going on, everybody? Grace and peace. Happy Friday to you all. We made it. It's the weekend, baby. Friday, all that kind of good jazz. Shout out to y'all. Thank you so much for jumping in on today. There was no thumbnail, there was no title. Just wanted to chat with you all. I do have some fun body cam footage to watch. Maybe we might talk about Trump and this executive order. He's talking with oil executives right now. We might talk a little bit about what's going on with this ICE riots, which I think are completely and totally ridiculous. But anyway, I just want to say what's up to y'all. Thank you so much for jumping in and hanging out with us on this evening. What's going on, good people? How are you, friend? Good to see you. Very good to see you. Thank you, Pastor Dano. Thank you so much. I'll see you then, brother. How are you? Grace and peace to you, man. All right. We got some good stuff going on. I don't know where Mitch Snow is. You know, he was on somebody's was it X Spaces? He was being interviewed on somebody's X Spaces this week. And I don't remember who it was. I just remember it was really long because I looked at one time and it had been on for like 45 minutes. I looked later, it was like an hour and a half, 2 hours later, they were still talking. I was like, I'll check it out another time. And I never did look at it. So I don't know what happened. Um, the Macron case has not come out. That's part of the reason why I haven't said anything because I've been sitting here all day hitting refresh, asking Chat GPT, all that, and nothing has come up yet on that. Let me just double check again. Because I've been let me tell you, I was ready to go for that one. I was ready for it. All right. I just looked. Again, it has not been updated since December 12th. So literally almost a month, man. This case is going to go on forever. That case is going to be so long. But so I've been looking at it. What do you say? Cinema Shogun gives people summaries of at least on Candy Lady lately. Yeah, I like Cinema Shogun. Great content creator that gives like cliff notes, like the highlights of it. And I think that's a great job. He does a great job. Yeah, I've been looking though. I've been checking for sure. Yeah, the four ayahuasca. Mm-mm. But so I've been thinking about this because I don't want to make this all about Candace. So I was hoping to read the dismissal, maybe talk about that real quick. I am going to bring in Nick Brooks. He did a very good summary of what to expect and kind of where all this is going. Mm. Where it's all going. And so let me pull that one in so I have it ready. Okay. So I had planned to, I was like, if the dismissal comes out, I'm going to read over it, give my opinion, maybe hear from Nick or other persons that were talking about it, and then move on to something else. Some body cams, some broken windows, some tasers, some bear spray, right? So we just haven't gotten there as of yet. I see this right here, and this is a good question. Thank you, Ruben. Are you going to go over her attack on Christianity yesterday? No. And I'll tell you why. Because every day is an attack on Christianity from Candace. Every day is. Some days are more overt than others. And really, I'm just going to be 1,000% with you. I haven't even watched yesterday's show. I read over Cinema Shogun's summary of it. I don't want to watch it. Some point, people are going to have to say, yeah, you might have gone too far, Candace. And so I haven't watched it. And I really feel like pretty much every day is an attack on Christianity. So I'm gonna let that one ride. She's gonna get that one, but I'm gonna still stand where I've stood. She's always been because she's not a believer. She's not in Christ. So therein is the rub. But I'm gonna leave that one for that right now. All right. Benny Johnson was shadow banned. Oh, you were with shadow banned. I'm sorry, Deb. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I'm 1,000% at this point. And this will be my last thing about it until I bring up Nick in a second. What kind of people actually follow Candace? What kind of people, and I've said this before, the best live chat on the internet, the most electrifying comment section on the internet, they're a reflection of me. And I mean, if you want to show like what my body of work, sure, you can look at my videos, but what do these videos bring about? Well, you would look at the live chat, you would look at the comment section. They show like, okay, Jason's comment section, They act a certain way because of the content that he puts out. I'm not excusing, I'm not saying that there's not crazy stuff in my comments every now and then, because hey, there's some crazy stuff in my studio every now and then. It's me. My point is, I try my best to not be a place where just rank insanity rules and reigns. There's some crazy stuff that goes on in the comments, sure. There's some crazy stuff that happens in the live chat. But Candace actually thrives in that space. That's why she can't at all bring scripture to bear and have a conversation and an honest conversation about anything around scripture. And I want to get something else off my chest. I know I just said I wasn't going to say anything else about it, but let me just tell you, let me point out something to you. How ironic that that woman sat there and tried to cobble together this whole TPUSA, Liberty University trafficking of children, right? She tried to concoct that whole story while being a member of the Roman Catholic Church. That has got to be the most nose blind, ignorant commentary that we will ever see. You're trying to cobble together this Jerry Falwell, so and so's uncle, this, that, and the other, Romania, blah, blah, blah. And you're a member of the Catholic Church? Ma'am, go get a clue. Go get a whole bunch of clues. Go find Blue and go run around looking for clues. That's got to be the craziest thing I've ever saw. So no, I'm probably gonna get on a lot of people's nerves moving forward because that was just out of control. So I'm gonna take a break from it. We'll talk about her on Monday. All right, let's see what Nick had to say. So at the current moment, if you just jumped in, thank you to everybody who just hopped in. At the current moment, there is no update on the dismissal of the dismissal decree or dismissal motion, please forgive me, of Candace Owens versus the Macrones. Let me pull this in very quickly so you can see what I see. All right. So here's the docket. And I'll put this docket down in the chat as well, just in case you haven't been keeping up with it. You can this is kind of in my opinion, like my little cheat sheet. I just kind of check up on here, see if anything's been updated. So what you do is just scroll down to the bottom, and the last thing that's been updated is this right here on December 12th. And it's the order date docket, December 13th, please forgive me, 2025. Order signed by Renee Sheldon as ordered, stipulation and proposed order governing word count limits and deadline for reply in support of the motion to dismiss. Reply 7,500 words by January 9th, 2026. And that's today. And I think they're over the limit. I think they're running late. So that's where we are. It hasn't been updated as of yet. So that's that. As soon as something you can have the link and you can check up on it. I also have a file. I call it the Daily Candace right here. And I'll drop this in the chat as well if you want to just keep up with it as well. Okay. Bang. All right, let's get out of here. There we go. All right. Here, I'm gonna drop that in the chat. I think I also had it. The mods probably have it as well, but I just dropped it now. So oh my gosh. I did just come across a channel that's doing a deep dive on candy. There's a lot of them. I mean, there's a lot of angles to take. I still have lots of videos to do. So I'm not, but today I just figured I would do something else. I do think this is true. I do think that the Macrones are going to become her worst nightmare. And I think we kind of can get that vibe this week and how unhinged she was about particular things. I think she's directing her frustration in different directions so that you don't look at the Macrones. So she was directing it at Daily Wire. She was directing it at this crazy narrative about TPUSA and Romanians and all that kind of stuff. But really, I think when the smoke clears is really the fact that the Macrones is getting in her pocket, in my opinion. All right. Notice How Candace will say God and spirituality, but never say Jesus. Right, because she doesn't know him. I can't talk about somebody I don't know. Just be honest. All right, let's keep this going. So today, look, we're gonna move on. I am gonna play a real quick summary to kind of bring you all up to speed on where the Candace case is probably gonna go. And it's our good friend. Where did it go? Okay, there we go. It is brother Nick Brooks. You know, he's a great content creator. He's been on the show a couple times, making good content about these topics. I want to give him a little bit of shine for that. But and then after that, we're gonna watch some body cam. I got some sovereign citizens. I love sovereign citizens. Um, I will say this though. I'm looking at speaking with a lawyer to come on. She is um actually her primary job is DUI lawyer. So she works with them and works with people who've getting DUIs. And if you want, I would like to know if you all would be interested in her coming on and maybe watching a couple DUI body cams, because there's some questions that I have about DUI, and I'll try to make them like, maybe Georgia specific because she lives here in Georgia, Georgia specific, but just kind of answer some general questions about what to do if you ever get pulled over in a DUI, if you think you might get arrested for, what to do and that stuff. If y'all want, let me know. That might be interesting, that you might be interested in at least hearing, because some of the stuff doesn't make sense to me, why the police do this and so on and so forth. It doesn't make sense. But I think she might be able to help out. So if y'all are interested in wanting to get your questions answered, let me know down in the comments below. All right, let's bring Nick over here real quick. This is a very short video. It's not long at all, like 3 minutes. Anyway, what's up to Nick in the building? I would say Nick at night, but hey, shout out to Nick. All right, y'all know our friend Nick out there in Cali. Let's go. Green Hearts in chat when you can hear.
I'm Nick Brooks, a California attorney, and today we're asking whether Candace Owens' reply brief due in Delaware can get the Macrones defamation case kicked out. As we've discussed, the Macrones say that Candace ran a campaign of global humiliation. We'll walk through jurisdiction, venue, and forum nonconvenience as the gatekeepers. Emmanuel and Brigitte Macron sued Owens in Delaware over claims Brigitte is secretly male and that the couple hid an incestuous criminal past. Those are serious defamation allegations. Candace's reply brief on the motion to dismiss is due today, and by the time you see this video, it may already be filed. So we're focusing on the defense arguments she has to press. The Macrones picked Delaware Superior Court, pointing to Candace Owens LLC and George Tom Inc., both Delaware business entities that run her show and monetize Becoming Brigitte. They argue Delaware is where her business empire lives and where a plaintiff can realistically chase serious punitive damages. On the merits, this is a classic public figure defamation case with actual malice front and center. But today's hinge is narrower. Owens wants Delaware out of the picture entirely by attacking personal jurisdiction, venue, and asking for dismissal or stay under forum nonconvenience. Personal jurisdiction is about power. Can this court bind this defendant? Courts look at contacts with the forum, such as residence, incorporation, business operations, and whether the alleged wrong arises from those contacts. Using Delaware entities to run the content at issue matters a lot. Forum nonconvenience is the safest valve. Even if jurisdiction exists, a judge can decline a case if another forum is clearly more convenient, considering where witnesses are, where documents are, what law applies, and whether one side is gaming the system by forum shopping. In her motion, Owens portrays herself as a Tennessee commentator speaking to a global audience, with reputational harm and key witnesses in France, not Delaware. Expect the reply brief to double down on a few important points, such as Delaware is a technical incorporation state. Litigating in Delaware is an overwhelming hardship, and this looks like international libel tourism. The Macrones respond that Delaware is not random. Owens chose it as a home base for the LLC and corporation that monetize and distribute the challenged content, and she previously sued a fact checker in Delaware courts herself. Their pitch is simple. If you use Delaware's corporate shield, you can accept Delaware's courthouse. The judge will weigh fairness and practicality. Is it really unfair to make Owens litigate where her companies are formed and corporate records live, especially when Delaware already hosts many relevant media and platform defendants? If Delaware keeps the case, the serious defamation claims and actual malice evidence move forward into discovery instead of ending at the courthouse door. If you found this video helpful, please hit like so more people see it. Before you go, tell me in the comments, when influencers weaponize Delaware corporations, should they also have to accept Delaware courts? If someone you know follows Candace Owens or works in the media or corporate law, send this to them so they can see where the legal line really is. And if you want more breakdowns like this from a California attorney, subscribe and turn on notifications so that you don't miss the next episode. Thank you very much.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much, Nick Brooks, for that. All right, I dropped the link down in the chat if you want to. If you have not already, subscribe to Nick. You see he gives you some very thorough explanations and breakdowns. Go and support him. Let him know that we appreciate him. We want to encourage that kind of content out here because it helps us all. Like, we all need to learn something, right? And I don't know it all, so I know y'all think that I do. I know, but I'm a pre-K law student. I don't know anything. So make sure you go check him out. I love to support him and encourage him to keep doing what he's doing. What do you say here? Thank you so much for the $10 super. He says this. I think I know why Candy has went so hard against TPUSA. Okay. All right. Let me see where you're going. They are rebranding and renaming Blexit to TPUSA Rise to be inclusive of all minorities instead of being focused on Black community only. Okay. You know what? I'm going to give you that one. I can see that. The only reason I have hesitation, thank you for the $10 super. That's very kind of you. The only reason I have hesitation about that is I don't think she cared that much about Blexit. She almost bankrupted Blexit, and TPUSA really bought a dying brand. It wasn't a brand that was like popular. It wasn't like she bought like Nike or she sold Adidas or something, that a brand that people recognize that's on the upswing or in good favor. Blexit was in bad shape. So I don't know if she cares that much about it. And again, she almost bankrupted it. So it was bankrupt. It was running in the red every year. So I don't know, but there's reason to believe what you're saying is right. So definitely not saying that you're wrong. I'm just pushing back on why, because I don't think she cares. I think she really is mad about the fact that Charlie Kirk did not choose her. I think she's always hated Erica. I think she's always despised Erica. And now that Charlie is not there, she can just say what she wants to say. And she hates. I don't think she really cared about Charlie, truth be told. I don't think she really cared about Charlie. That's my little 2 cents. That's where I'm going. Everybody, thank y'all so much for jumping into the best live chat on the internet. Well, I appreciate you, Marine Gunner. I appreciate you, brother. Uh-oh. See, let's do this. Let's do this. I don't know I don't think any of these are bad reasons. That's what I want to make sure of. I don't want it to sound like I think this is a good reason just as much as I think the other one about Blexit is a good reason, or the reason that I think that she really hated Charlie because he didn't choose her to be his wife, and she hates Erica. I don't think any of those are bad ideas. I don't think any of them are wrong. I think we could literally probably make a good viable list of 10 reasons why Candace is going bat squeeze crazy against TPUSA. And I don't think any of them would be wrong. And what I mean by that is if we come to find out one of them is true, I think we'll all say, yep, that makes sense to me. So I'm not fighting with you. I think you're definitely, everybody's more right than wrong. I'll say it like that. But oh, the body language guy. Okay, we're not going to talk about Candace all day. That I'm going to tell you right now. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. But today we're just going. We're putting the candy down. We're putting the candy down. we are going to obey what our dentist told us. Not a lot of candy, not a lot of pop, not a lot of sugary beverages and such like that. We are going to just do some good old fashioned body cam footage because it's so funny to me, man. Body cam footage is definitely the great equalizer. It's the great equalizer. But France owns Delaware. You guys are wild. So, well, I got an upgrade. I got a promotion from the maroon team. I'm now on the green team. But you're going to say, but Jason, you're wearing all black today. That is a very true statement. I am. because of my status within the assassins, hierarchy, if somebody, has like a dentist appointment or they got to go donuts with dad or they're sick and they do some PTO time, they usually call me and I just come in and help them out. So needless to say, I was helping the black team today. So, shout out to the black hoodie team. I was helping them out today. So, I mean, my green one is right here and my maroon one. If I need to, if you don't recognize me, I'll run over here real quick and swap it out for the green one or the maroon one. She's like, oh yeah, there's Jason. I recognize him. But yeah, that's really it. I mean, you got to keep them guessing though, too. You don't want people to know that you're coming. You're like, oh, is that a maroon hoodie? Is he in a black hoodie? I don't want you to know. I'm kind of giving you out my secrets. I know. Let's do this. Okay, let's do this. Let's go ahead. Let's get some body cam in here. Let's clean the palette with some body cam footage, shall we? Let's do that. Green hearts in the chat when you can hear.
If I have to bust your window and pull you out of the car, you're getting arrested for resisting. I know. Step out of the car.
She knows something.
Step out of the vehicle. Do it now.
Karen refuses to get out of the car, and then the ending turns into a disaster.
Do not hurt my wrist. Do not. Don't kick me. Step out of the car now.
Taser.
Get out of the vehicle. Get on the ground. Do it now.
All she had to do was open the door and step out, but stubbornness made everything completely fall apart. A car parked late at night. A woman slumped asleep behind the wheel. Just a few opening words, and the situation spirals out of control.
How you doing tonight?
Hey, good.
Everything okay?
Yeah.
She's stepping out.
I said I'm gonna let you talk to her and I step back.
Can you step out of the car for us?
What?
Can you step out of the car for us?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, she needs to step out of the car. Yeah.
yeah,
She's slurred speech, drowsy.
Yeah.
okay. Here's a question I have. Okay, if most of the time when somebody's sleeping in the car, they get pulled over because why? Because they're in the driver's seat. Not trying to be funny, but what if somebody was inebriated and they had to pull over because they got like, look, I got to sleep this off a little bit, but they got out their car and got in the passenger seat. Same thing, they're sitting in the parking lot, they're in the passenger seat, sleep. I wonder would they get in trouble? Because most of the time, and feel free to jump in the chat, you hear police say that because you're in control of the vehicle and you're in the driver's seat. So I was wondering, like, what if they sat in the passenger seat? Could they get away with that? Now, still, they would be in trouble if they were drinking and they try to drive. That's still the case. But I've seen people get pulled over and they're just sitting in the parking lot, but they're in their driver's seat. Like I watched the video where the lady was at the bar getting toasted, getting plastered. And she goes and sits in the car. She's sitting in the car, slumped over with the air conditioner on. Well, they come and arrest her because they say she's in control of the vehicle. And I was like, what if she had sat in the back seat? Or what if she had sat in the passenger seat? Turned the car on, left the air running, say cool, but just was in the passenger seat. That's just my thought. I always wondered how that. So needless to say, if we have our lawyer come on, that is going to definitely be one of my questions. What if they've this is the first time they've ever done it? Because I sleep in my car sometimes. Like if I'm going on a trip somewhere and I'm getting a little sleepy, I might pull over at a Quick Trip or pull over at a rest stop and go to sleep. Now, of course, I'm not drinking, but I'm just wondering, what if somebody were doing that and they just moved into the passenger seat and took a nap? Just wondered. I don't know. I would love to know is that now they still got control of the car. I guess they don't have control of the car because they're not in the driver's seat. They can't drive off without, hopping over into the seat or getting out and get back into the driver's seat. That's just my thought. What do y'all think? In the comments, let me know.
You got to step out of the car for us.
Why?
You're asking you to step out of the car.
She's in a closed business hanging out.
Right now, you're in a closed business, past hours, hanging out.
Okay, same thing.
Ma'am, if you don't.
Closed business. So let's say you're traveling. Or no, okay, let's say the person was truly leaving from a bar. They pull over at the mall. The mall is closed after hours. They're sitting in the parking lot, but they're in the passenger seat. I just wonder would they get in trouble for this? She was in the passenger seat, knocked out, snoring, the whole nine. I wonder what would happen. I think I don't know. I don't want to say that they have to be in the driver's seat, but every time I've seen somebody get pulled over, or get arrested in the car, they're always in the driver's seat and they have the keys. But I'm like, what if you sit in the passenger seat? You don't have control of the car. Okay, that's it. I'm just theorizing.
Open up the window and get out of the car. We're going to bust your window and pull you out of the car. Okay?
Why?
We're going to arrest you for resisting.
I work here.
I'm telling you right now to step out.
See, that's even
I
worse
work
since you work
here.
here.
Step out of the car.
Why?
I said step out of the car.
At all?
I literally work here.
Are you sure? For real? So, like, what if you're in the car and she's just like trying to stay warm? Keys can't be in the car with the drunk individual at all. Really? Man, I can't. Oh, I'm gonna text this lawyer right now because I really want to know this. I want to hear this. That's crazy. Oh, wait. Oh, great question. Tell me what Grok says. Somebody asked Grok. Somebody asked Chat GPT. What's the other one? Perplexity. Ask them. I want to know.
Step out.
No.
Step out of the car. We're going to bust your windows and pull you
Out my
out.
window. I'm recording.
Step out or we're going to bust your windows and pull you out of the car.
Really?
My man is showing up for me.
My man is coming.
Warnings keep echoing. The car door stays shut. With every passing second, her choices push everything closer to a point of no return.
Man, if you can show us that information, we'll be good with that, but we need to talk to you.
What are you talking about? What are you talking
Step out of the car now. I'm not going to tell you again.
Hold on. I was a bouncer for several years. We had a customer that was drunk. We put him in his truck and put his keys in the bed of his truck. The cops still arrested him. Dang. Okay, see, but he was in the driver's seat. Dang, but that's messed up though. Okay, my only question is not to like nitpick, but I'm wondering, was he like was he a rowdy drunk? Was he just like belligerent when the police came to ask him questions? Because you start acting a fool with the police, it could have been like a warning and you could turn it into a felony. So I'm wondering, but man, that sucks, man. I don't know. This is such an interesting question. I need to start a poll. That's what I need to do. I need a poll question. Should you get arrested? But I know somebody's going to ask Grok or Chat GPT. Please put some asterisks in front of it so I can see it. All right, let's go.
Step out of the car or we're going to bust your window. You see this is going to bust your window. Step out of the car now.
Why?
Step out of the car now.
Doing nothing.
I'm about to bust your window. Step out of the car. If I have to bust your window and pull you out of the car, you're getting arrested for resisting. One last chance.
I'm sitting
One last chance. Step out of the car.
here. I know my rights.
Step out of the car.
I know my
Step out of the car. Now.
I know my rights. I'm sitting here.
You're going to get
rights
tased
are-
if you don't step out of the car now. Step out. Where'd you go
What
here?
did I do?
You're under
Sneak out the
investigation
car.
for DUI. You need to step out. Step
Hey,
out.
no, do not
Don't
touch
pull
me.
against me.
No, do not
You're
touch
not
me.
pull against me now.
Are you pulling me?
Step
like
out
I'm
of the
fucking
car.
doing this, man.
Step out of the car now.
I have not done nothing.
Step out of the car.
No,
we have one.
stop.
We have one
Stop
resisting.
now. Stop now.
Step out of the car.
I'm recording you guys. Do not touch my phone.
Step
Do
out of the
not.
car now.
Do not.
Step out.
Do not.
Step out of the
You're
car.
recorded right now. Do not hurt my fucking wrist.
Step out now.
You're being recorded.
Step out now.
Do not.
I want to know, do they think saying you're being recorded is going to be like, oh, hey guys, let's go ahead and run away like roaches. Oh no, let's get away. We're being recorded. Who cares? Man, they just busted your window out. They have intent. You're going to get out of this car. Come hook or come crook. Okay? I would say by revelation or by tribulation, but man, you've disregarded the revelation. Now you're about to get the tribulation. It's not going to change. Nothing. I've yet to see a situation where the police say, you know what, our bad. We're going to go ahead and leave you alone. Please forgive us for the broken glass. I'm sorry. It just doesn't happen like that.
Don't kick me. Step out. You're gonna get tased.
Man, please help me. No, you're
Step out of the car.
You're hurting my wrist. Help!
Hit her. Hit her with
Help!
Step out of the car now.
When the car window shatters, every excuse comes to an end. Resistance, screaming, struggling. This moment seals everything that follows.
170. Step out of the car now. You're going to get hit again.
Grab this arm. Grab this arm. I got it right now. You got it? I'm doing anything. I was waiting for a ride.
Relax. 176. We have one female detained. Clear traffic. We're 10-4.
I was sitting here. You guys.
You need to listen to instructions. Go ahead and shut the door for now. Walk over here. Don't move. You got any weapons on you?
No, sir.
You got your flashlight?
No, I was waiting for my ride. I was just sitting here.
Look at me here. I'm Deputy White. Okay. Are you injured right now?
No.
Okay. Do you need?
I might be out because I hurt.
That did?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't do anything.
So you want EMS to check you out for that? Is that what you're telling me?
No.
For this? You said you might be injured from that.
No, that's fine. I was just sitting here waiting for my ride because I can't drive, so I just have to sit here.
Yeah, when we walk up and your head's tilted down, sleeping with it in reverse,
Sleeping.
with it in reverse, and then when we start talking, you got slurred speech. I believe you're under the influence of a narcotic or alcohol. So you need to step out of the vehicle when we order you to.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, see, she has a lot of moving pieces. The car is in reverse. So that means she probably was going to leave and passed out. Yeah, that's crazy work. Yeah, there's no reason for that. Okay, real quick. All right, real quick, because we got to talk about this. All right, so I asked ChatGPT, and this is what I said specifically. I said, in Georgia, can a person who's drunk but sitting in their car's passenger seat with the car running be arrested? No one is in the driver's seat. The car is parked. And it says, short answer, yes, it is possible in Georgia, but depends on the facts. And so, of course, this is what Georgia looks at. In Georgia, someone can be arrested for DUI if they're intoxicated in the actual physical control of a running vehicle, even if the car is parked, the car isn't moving, and they are not actively driving. Okay. But he's going to still ask a question. If the person is drunk sitting in the passenger seat and the car is running, arrest is less likely than if they're in the driver's seat, but not impossible. Okay, I got you. Things that make the arrest more likely. The keys are in the ignitions, especially if within reach. Okay, so that's whoever said the keys are in the ignition. The person could easily slide into the driver's seat. I don't know about y'all, but most cars today, you're not easily sliding into the driver's seat. We don't get those bench seats anymore. But okay, I got your point. The car is running. The person admits that they drove earlier or plan to drive. The car is stopped in a roadway or public area, parking lot, shoulder, etc. Things that make the arrest less likely. Person is clearly in the passenger seat. Another sober person is present and identified as the driver. Okay, so that's whoever asked about the designated driver question. Keys are not in the intoxicated person's possession. Engine is off. Clear evidence they had no intent or ability to drive. Okay. All right. So the bottom line, can they be arrested? Yes. Is it automatic? No. If the passenger seat safer legally than the driver's seat, absolutely, but it's not bulletproof. All right. So that's that. And that was just ChatGPT asking very quickly. What a wild story, man. Okay, let's finish up with this. All right, let's go.
Okay. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
We don't have time to explain that until you get out of the car.
Yes,
and then while we're giving you commands to get out of the car, you refuse, pulling away from us and whatever else.
Like, why are you guys
and then you're
doing that?
kicking me in my leg, right?
Yeah.
Do you think any of that is lawful?
I'm sorry, sir.
Okay. Read her, Miranda. Go ahead and put that in your holster.
Her identity is revealed. The charges are read aloud, and the truth comes out. This isn't the first time. It's the price paid after years of ignoring the law.
Good. Okay. Just got my finger on some glass. Oh, okay. Should have put my glove on first.
All pass over here, bro.
Yeah. When I went to punch the window, it pushed through and glass got my finger. Yeah, she's DUI. She's
What are they doing?
What are you doing?
To her a couple of times and she's just not getting it. Yeah, that's what happens when you're intoxicated.
It's my fiance. He's
Here's your phone. Is there hey Ben, did you see this? What is this? It's Red Bull. Yeah. I saw it. Yeah, but you can double check me. Will they take that purse, Ben? Yeah. So you're probably gonna want her phone in there. You smell it? Yeah. Saw that taser. Surprised you didn't yank it out. Okay, Ben. So these are all the keys except for the car key. Okay. And your taser probes, put them in a small manila envelope because that's evidence. You guys all three here at the same time? Yes.
Nicole is charged with DUI, third offense within 10 years, resisting a law enforcement officer, and assault on a police officer. Next, because of improperly using high beams, a seemingly harmless traffic stop begins. But from this very moment, everything veers completely off course.
Sergeant Brian Long, Police Department. You let your window down for me, please.
It's down.
You have just license, registration, proof of insurance.
There you go.
Do your license, registration, proof of insurance?
I don't have that on me.
Now that you have that on you.
Just go in my phone and grab it.
Okay.
Can you move your light, please?
I cannot. Unfortunately, it's a safety issue.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mr. Corvette, do me a favor. Step out of the vehicle for me.
No. I'm going to get you.
Okay. I'm asking you to step out of the vehicle for me, please.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, you don't have that option, okay?
Yes, I do.
You do not.
Yes, I
Okay,
do.
if I'm asking you
not going to step out. Why did you pull me over?
That's all. Let me start me another unit. All right, I'm going to ask you one more time, okay?
Sir, why did you pull
You can either step out of the vehicle or I'm going to go ahead and bust this window and pull you out of the vehicle.
For what?
Okay, because I'm asking you to step out of the vehicle.
We're going to let me get my insurance.
Okay, ma'am, I'm going to ask you one more time.
No, sir.
Step
If I
out of the
would've been
vehicle
so
for
would've
me.
stayed where I was.
Nope.
Which was at Circle K or in front of my father's house.
Okay, do me a favor, step out of the vehicle
No,
for me.
sir. I don't see why.
Uh-oh.
Because I'm telling you to.
I feel comfortable in my car.
Okay, well, I'm not asking you anymore. I'm telling you to step out of the
Please
vehicle.
call another sergeant for me, please.
I am the sergeant on duty, so you can either step out of the vehicle.
Call 911.
If you call 911,
That is the craziest
As
thing.
the order is repeated one last time, the warning rings out loud and clear. One wrong decision now will trigger consequences that cannot be undone.
Misuse 911.
For what? You just
I'm
pulled
telling
me
you,
over.
if you call 911, you're going to go
don't
to jail.
feel comfortable.
Okay, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something I did not know. I just recently realized this. 911 is not police. 911 is a call center. It's just normal Janes and Joes that work for the county that route phone calls. I always thought that 911 was like the actual police. I've always thought that until, I hate to say, I'm kind of embarrassed, until like recently. I didn't know that that wasn't the actual police. I thought when you call 911, you're calling the police station downtown, and I did not realize that. I didn't realize that. What caused me to realize that is somebody was on the phone, one of these crazy people, they were about to get arrested, pulled over. They called 911, and 911 told them to do something that the police later on charged the lady for doing. I want to say it was like the 911 said, drive to the police station or something crazy. And the police are following the lady, and she's driving to the police station. And I'm like, wait, I thought and lo and behold, I found out they're not police. I didn't know that. I'm just telling you, hey, it's just me and you. Nobody else needs to know. Okay. I didn't know that.
I feel shaken right now.
Well, I don't know why.
Because you're asking me to pull over. You said you were going to break my window.
Yes, because I'm telling you to step out of the vehicle. I don't need to tell you why.
That's a part of your duty.
It is not.
Yes, it is.
So you can go ahead and step out of the vehicle, or you're going to go to jail.
This on camera.
I 100% do. So
All of it.
So you can go ahead and step out of the vehicle. I'm going to pull you out of the vehicle.
Let me call you CPR.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You got one more opportunity to step out of the vehicle. I'm going to shatter your window and I'm going to pull you out. I'm telling you what's going to happen. So you can either step out of the vehicle.
All right, I'm getting out of the car.
Step out of the vehicle now.
Excuse me, can I get a second?
Step out of the vehicle now. Cool.
Can I close
Here comes.
I'm told you, you've got that option. You're going to jail. I'm telling you now. That's what I got when refusing to open the window. Maybe you step it up. 10-4, Castleberry's got a unit close. I'm about to shatter your window, ma'am. Step out of the vehicle.
What's wrong with you?
Step out of the vehicle now.
Hey, you still not
Step out of the
obeying.
Vehicle? Can you let me step out of the vehicle?
Get out of the vehicle.
And a
Pepper
spray.
spray deploy. Step out
All
of
we
the
need is a
vehicle now.
taser.
Step out of the vehicle. Do it now.
Taser.
Do it now.
Taser. Is she drinking?
Get out of the vehicle. Get on the ground. Put your hand behind you.
Threats, arguments, and stubborn defiance
Wait.
reach their breaking
Out of the vehicle.
Get out of the vehicle.
Hold on.
Pepper spray deploy.
Was she trying to like get a
Step
drink?
out of the vehicle now.
What a boy.
Step out of the vehicle. Do it now. Do
Yeah,
it
she
now.
is. She is trying to drink something. I mean, I'm assuming it's water. Too many poor choices. Too many. You putting poor choices. You shaming the poor choices. All right, here it comes.
Get out of the vehicle. Get on the ground. Put your hand
Almost
behind
got the
threats,
trifecta.
arguments, and stubborn defiance reach their breaking point. From here on, police stop negotiating. Only action remains and the countdown begins.
Do it now. Do it now. Do it now.
Put your hands behind your back. Stop
Give me your
resisting.
hand.
You're gonna get tased.
You understand?
Just stop. Just stop. Be obedient.
All for money, honey. All for money.
All for money, but be obedient.
understand?
Just be obedient. That's all.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Stand up.
Give my glasses. We'll get it in a minute. I'm here, guy, and you're handcuffed.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Well, now you're going to jail.
You're
For
going to
resisting,
jail.
obstruction.
On here.
You good.
Give my glasses.
No, not worried about your glasses.
I am.
I don't care.
I don't care about anything later, so. You got four. What's that for? You got one security.
You can keep another unit coming. Can you have FD out as well? Have a seat.
Have a seat, Brenda.
Just so you're aware, you're going to jail for resisting with violence, obstruction. No, I'm not giving you violence. Okay, well, we'll take it up to the hospital. You got pepper spray anyway, so you go up there and get medical clear. Okay, so
I can't see.
okay,
They're on the floor right there.
we'll get him in a second. I'm telling you what you're going to jail for. Okay. All you had to do
No, sir.
was simply step out of the
You didn't even tell me
vehicle.
why you
I don't
pulled
need
me
to tell you
over.
why it's
The
so
judge
food
will
roll.
know.
Okay, so
Just minutes later, screams tear through the night. What started as a minor mistake spirals into a legal nightmare no one saw coming.
that's what you're going to jail for. All you had to do was simply step out of the vehicle.
You didn't
You
even
probably
tell
would
me
have got your
why you
ticket. You would have been
pulled
on
me
your way.
You don't
Okay.
have to do that. That door slam is the best.
Hold on. Got a pepper spray exposure to her, then I think I sliced her finger, busting the window. I don't know where it's at, but that's why I need to clean. She's in the back of my car. She got pepper spray exposure. She needs to be rinsed out. And I just need to clean this up just to make sure I ain't got no quick gas from breaking the window. Okay. So.
We'll take care of
Yeah, she's over there in the back of my car. She got pepper spray exposure. I just need to clean this up to make sure I didn't gas my finger, busting the window out.
You're supposed to put your gloves on, my guy.
So the jail is finicky with that stuff. Like, even if you guys clear them on scene, they won't take it. They got to go to the hospital to get cleared.
What'd you guys pull her over for?
Driver to high beams, and she did one of those. I said, let your window down so I can get your ID. Nah. I said, all right, bud, step out of the car for me. Nah. I said, all right. I said, look, you got to step out or I'm going to pull you out. One of the way. You're either coming out of this vehicle one way or another. No, I'm going to call 911. I said, if you call 911, you're really going to go to jail at that point in time. No. She lets the window all the way up.
911 is a joke.
I told my unit's coming. I shattered the window, but my ass slides through the windshield with it, or through the side window with it. And then she goes to like try to lock it again, and I pull it open, and I pull her. She kicks me, throws the water in my face. I said, all right, I'm spraying you. I'm done with this. Spray her, then I threw her out of the car onto the ground there. So she would have just got probably a verbal warning for her high beams and on her way, but it's the route you choose. It's what happens, I guess. All right. So,
Something you gotta do it the hard way, I guess.
you know, make it harder than what it needs to be.
All
So
right,
we
sir.
appreciate it. Thank you.
In Florida, resisting an officer is punishable by up to 1 year in county jail and a fine of up to $1,000.
Oh, sorry about that.
She was charged with resisting an officer. A minor traffic violation could have ended in minutes, but resistance turned it into a criminal record. Hey everyone, what do you think about this situation? If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and support our donations. Thank you so much.
All right. All right. So that's some good old fun body cam footage. Just some good old fun body cam. I got another one ready, yo. Hold on. Got it ready. All right. It's wild to see, especially when you think like, okay, they probably would have just gotten a warning. They probably would have just got a little, maybe a citation, a written warning, maybe a ticket, but maybe not. I mean, just for running with your high beams on. But like, why? But people just be doing the most. They just be doing the most. They just be doing the most. Okay, so here's a question. Wow, just high beams? And I don't know why he was asking her to get out the car, but maybe there was a reason. I don't know. But what I've learned is just be obedient. If you just do what you're supposed to do, you won't be on body cam footage. That I can kind of understand. All right, let me ask you a question. Is it an arrestable offense to say that you work for the police? Is that an arrestable offense? Oh, wait. Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you so much, Deb. What did you say here? I'm so sorry, Deb. Thank you very much, Synth. Been a member for 3 months. The cell phone footage from the ICE agent in Minneapolis I watched earlier from Body Language Guy is clear as day. The actions of the agent is justified. I agree. I hate to say it. I feel bad because people are so, at this point, they're so polarized in this. They're not thinking clearly and not willing to look at this situation objectively. Because at first I looked at it and said, well, I don't know. I looked at it again. I watched some different angles. And then, of course, the angle that came out today, I said, oh, yeah, hands down. It's a wrap. But I don't think people are thinking objectively. And I hate that people aren't thinking, because if they were, they would truly understand this. But it is what it is. Thank you very much for being a member for 3 months. Absolutely love your mods, love your chat group, and love you. Well, thank you so much. You're awesome. On ARP today, they released the new body cam footage of the ICE agent shooting. Do you think sometime we could watch that together? I have it over here. And like I said, I just feel like I feel bad that people aren't, in my opinion, they're not thinking objectively about it. They're looking at it through the lens of their own bias. And I'll pull it in real quick because that way we will tackle it very quickly. But I just feel like people are not thinking under any other circumstances. If we weren't in the post-2020 world, sad to say, but I think 2020 has just created a situation where we don't have to think anymore. We just don't think anymore. It just doesn't make sense. It's sad to watch because I'm like, there's a lot of situations. Hold on, pull this in. Why is it making that noise? Okay. It's only about 45 seconds if I got this one right. All right, let's bring this in and let's look at it. I'll talk about it. I wasn't planning to, but let's just do it. All right. Of course, everybody, green hearts in the chat when you can hear. And there she is.
I'm not mad at you. Show your face. I'm not mad at you. That's okay. We don't change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former fucking president. You want to come at us? You want to come at us? I said go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the fucking car.
Okay. All right. So that is apparently that woman is getting in the car with the driver. I want you to back up just so you can hear the officer giving clear instructions. This is kind of like what we were watching on the body cam. Get out the car. Just obey.
Later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former fucking driver. You want to come at us? You want to come at us? I said go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the fucking car. Get out of the car.
Whoa! All right, so you can hear. You can hear very clearly the one that was taunting the police officer, telling the woman to drive, baby, drive. You can hear her clearly saying that. I wonder what would have happened if this door had been open, though, because the taunter was trying to get into the car, and the person drove off. This is unfortunate because truly, at the end of the day, what we're looking at is just outright lawlessness. We have people here in the United States that are not here legally, and we have people who are defending and impeding the arrest and removal of people that are here illegally. Why are you not accomplices? And how are you virtuous when you are supporting people here that are not here legally? That's crazy work. So, we're looking at just outright lawlessness. And it doesn't make you better than the ICE agents. If you say the ICE agents are wrong, then why don't you go and pool all your money together and buy and pay for attorneys to defend these people if you think it's really that bad? Why not? Why don't you do that? Instead of all this blocking up roads and doing all this, again, lawlessness, because it doesn't help anybody. There's actually now an autonomous zone. Remember during the Summer of Love, was it Portland? They had the Chaz, it was like a couple block radius that they had just basically blocked off and wouldn't allow the police to come in. They have that now in Minnesota. Like every time something goes south, y'all go to lawlessness, not to let's be more strict, let's be more law abiding. No, let's become lawless. We're absence of law. So shout out for sure. Thank y'all so much for that. And I just hate to see this because I'm like, there's no reason for this. There's no reason for you to do this. Kind of like what we just said about the lady with the high beams. You didn't have to do that. You could have just obeyed and been on your way. You could have just obeyed. Well, this lady would have probably got arrested. But why were you even there in the first place? Okay. What do you say here? Don't they know ICE agents are people too? They are just doing their jobs. They have feelings and it doesn't want to kill people, praying for them. Yeah, but they're putting themselves in harm's way for no reason. Like, what's the benefit of you doing what you just did? What was the benefit of that woman doing what she did? Okay. What do we have here? What is scary about this is that his tactic has been going on all over the US. You are literally seeing videos of them boxing in ICE agents thinking they are in the right. And that's what I'm saying. Like this is kind of wild work. And thankfully we don't see this on a whole scale every day, but we might start seeing it every day. Like, leave them alone. Leave them alone. I don't understand. For the life of me, I don't get it. I really don't. And I'm not trying to be obtuse. I'm not trying to be disingenuous. But why do I have? What is my stake and lot in supporting somebody who is a criminal to do criminal things? And if you just took this same scenario and overlaid it into any other scenario, bank robber or assaulter or something else of that nature, would you do those same things for them then? Would you do those for them? The drug dealer, would you do that for them? Would you be boxing in to keep the police from arresting your local drug kingpin? Like, this makes no sense at all. So yeah, I don't really, I hate it because, the woman is dead now. I think the narrative and this protest thing is kind of silly. And I'm hoping and praying that smarter heads prevail. Maybe it'll get colder. Maybe they need a real good cold snap up there to really dry those people away. drive people away. But that was just my observation. So let me know what y'all think about it for sure. All right, I had a fun. We need to go. Oh, here we go. That was my question. Before we did that, I hope I answered y'all's question. Okay. I appreciate it. I will look into Patriot Source podcast. Absolutely. I'll look into them for sure. Okay. I asked the question. Can you get arrested if you tell a police officer that you are with the police, that you work for the police? Can you get arrested for that? Is that an arrestable offense? I almost think I feel like I kind of set it up wrong. I feel like I messed that. I set it up incorrectly. Can one be arrested for saying that they work for the police? Okay, it depends. Okay, right. I don't work for the police. My name is Jason. I don't work for the police, but I tell the police that I work for the police. There you go. You are impersonating a police officer, but I don't show any credentials. I just say, hey, Kim. Let me say, hey, Kim. I'm a police officer. I work for Atlanta Police. You know, if you're impersonating coming in contact with someone saying that, okay, I like that. Can a police officer arrest another police officer? Yeah, they can. I've seen police officers arrest another police officer. I've seen a police officer who was drunk delete somebody in a drunk car crash, and her own coworkers had to arrest her. It was a very long body cam. It was sad too, because the lady was just out of her mind. She was toasted. She was done, and she was just as unclear. She didn't even realize that she had hit somebody. I think it was a bike rider. She just hit him. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I see a lot of people with stolen valor. Okay. I'm picking up y'all. Okay. Very apt pupils here today. Very apt pupils in class today. Let's go. So police pull over one of those slingshots. It's that little 3-wheel car, motorcycle, dune buggy looking thing. I don't like them. I mean, we have a lot of them here in Atlanta, and they're pretty prevalent during the summertime and spring. I don't see what the draw is for them. I don't like them. But anyway, this lady has one. She gets pulled over. Let's see what happens. All right, here we go. Green hearts in the chat where you can hear.
On May 26th, 2024, officers conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle for driving with expired tags and blue lights being attached to the vehicle.
Oh, I just don't like it. That's all.
Master Officer Childers, Collins Police Department. Do you have your license real quick?
Why you pull me up?
Blue lights and expired tag. You got your license real quick?
My license is. What you say you pull me up for?
I just told you got your license real quick.
Sir, I'm an officer too. I work for the city of Atlanta, so we're going to give each other respect. Why did you stop me?
Yeah, well, for the second time, blue lights and expired tag. Do you have your license?
What's wrong with my blue lights?
You can't have blue lights on the vehicle.
Okay.
You said you're an officer, right?
Uh-huh.
You got your credentials?
I don't.
You don't have credentials?
I'm going to my aunt's house to check on my officer. No, I don't.
Okay, so you're an Atlanta police officer? Okay.
But I got my...
Okay. I'm going to back that up because I really want y'all to hear that. Because also something else I learned watching this body cam footage, I did not know this. They can actually look at the body cam footage, the body cam that the police officer has on his chest. They can look at that in real time. I didn't know that. Who knew that? Okay, I'm going to back it up so you can hear the officer ask the woman, for your license and whatnot. And she says, I'm an officer too, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I did not know this. This is very interesting. I'm learning a lot. Look, maybe I'll be a pre-K police officer next. I don't know.
Hello, Master Officer Childers, Collins Police Department. Do you have your license real quick?
Why you pull me up?
Blue lights and expired tag. You got your license real quick?
My license is. What you say you pull me up for?
I just told you got your license real quick.
Sir, I'm an officer
too. I work for the city of Atlanta, so we're gonna give each other respect. Why did you stop me?
Hey, well, for the second time, blue lights and expired tag. Do you have
What's
your
wrong
license?
with my blue lights?
You can't have blue lights on the vehicle.
Okay.
You said you're an officer, right?
Uh-huh.
You got your credentials?
I don't.
You don't have
'Cause
credentials?
I'm going to my aunt's house to check on my officer. No, I don't.
Okay, so you're an Atlanta police officer? Okay.
But I got my But I ain't nobody ever said that to me about my life. They didn't know who. I had, I just didn't put it on, but I had.
Do you have an updated copy? This one expired.
Yes. Okay. To answer your question, okay, from my understanding, if I understand it correctly, yes, to answer your question, they can turn it off to go to the restroom. They can turn it off for personal matters of that nature. They can also mute their microphones if they have to like take a phone call from their husband or wife or whatnot. But for the most part, they're always, on. I'm an auxiliary officer. I don't know. Wait, hold on now. I don't want to get pulled over. I'm in Cobb County. So I might just never mind. I'm gonna stay a pre-K law student. I feel safe that way. But okay, so one, I learned that this video right here taught me a whole bunch. So they can actually review the body cam footage in real time, like on the side of the road, they can review it. I did not know that. I always thought I had to wait till like they went to the office and downloaded it and did all that stuff. SD cards, right? No, they can do it right now in real time. And we're gonna see it. Okay.
February this year, last year.
Today.
Your license, can I get that, please, ma'am?
What happened?
Your license, can I get that, please, ma'am? Awesome. Here, thank you. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back with you. Can you get Atlanta Police Department's on the phone? I'll signal 15 in reference to verification of employment.
He said, call them. Call ATS.
All right, you're connected.
Hey, hello? Hey, this is Officer Childers over here at Collins Police Department. I have an individual who is saying they are a police officer. I just need to verify that. I'm sorry, you said what? No, not on duty. She's clearly off duty. I've got her on the traffic stop. I just need to, she's claiming that she's an Atlanta police officer but has no credentials on her. Okay.
Hey, you're with Atlanta, you said?
Okay, this is a good point. Thank you so much, Sin. I've seen several situations where, again, I've watched entirely too much body cam. I really do apologize because I watch a lot of body cam. I've seen it where the body cam activates when the officer gets out of the car. It turns on automatically and starts recording. I've seen that happen. I've seen it where the officer has to turn it on. I've seen a lot of different types of body cams. I don't know if it depends on the brand or the make or whatever their protocol is. And of course, the car is recording as well. So that's why they bring people, that's why they do the field sobriety test in front of the car, is because the car itself has a camera in it, as well as there's a camera in the back seat when they put somebody in the back seat. So, and there's some of them actually have body cams on the sides, or not body cam, I guess they're not body cams, they're cameras on the side. Okay, I watch too much body cam. Pray for you, boy.
Yes, I work for the city of Atlanta.
In a law enforcement capacity?
I work for the Department of Aviation.
Department of Aviation?
I do. Why?
Are you mandated?
Why are you asking me that? So,
Are you mandated?
hold on. Let me call you right back. Oh, okay. I understand. Why are you asking about it?
But from my understanding, you're claiming to be law enforcement.
No, I didn't. I told him, came here. He was getting smart with me. And I told him both going to talk with me. I work for the city of Atlanta. I said, so.
In the Department of Aviation, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he didn't ask me for a department. I just said I work for the city of Atlanta.
Ah, okay.
So I was just letting
Oh,
him.
that woman lying. Good gracious, that woman is lying. Oh, she lying. Because I had to go back and rewind it when I said, like, wait, hold on. I rewound it like, wait, hold on. You did say that, ma'am. Yes, you did say you were an officer.
No, I work in the same field. So you don't have to talk to me like
You
you
didn't
know
say
me. Just tell me why you pulled me over.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
She said she didn't tell you she worked for law enforcement.
She said she was an Atlanta police officer.
She said, I asked her, are you mandated? She said, no. I said, well, where do you work? City of Atlanta. She worked for aviation. That I didn't tell him I was law enforcement.
She told me she was a police officer.
Damn it.
Oh, she's not. Okay, never mind. She's not in my police officer.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
All right.
She told me she was a police officer. She said I work. She said she was a police officer.
Did she say she worked for the City of Atlanta Police Department, or she worked as a police officer?
I have to go back and see what
I think she's playing words.
I had to go back initially to see what she said. But I said, so you're a police officer of Atlanta? Yes. So, I mean, you can only be one thing in police.
Okay.
Let me do real quick.
Okay, this is the part I didn't know this. They can actually review footage on the side of the road. I was really surprised by this because I always thought they had to wait to get back and download it and into the cloud and all that kind of foolishness. Another indicator that the woman wasn't a police officer is when he said you can't have blue lights. It's illegal to have blue lights on your car. A police officer would know that. So if you go back and listen, when he said that you can't have blue lights, she's like, what? She sounded like she had never heard that before. That was yet another sign that she wasn't really a police officer. Anyway, okay, watch this. Like they're really reviewing it on the side of the road.
Let me do real quick. You said you're an officer, right? You got your credentials? You don't have credentials? So you're an Atlanta police officer? Okay. Yep. She going.
Do you think we need to spike?
Hold on. Let's hear. In honor of impersonating a police officer, you know what we got to do?
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
She going to jail, y'all. She going to jail.
All right, ma'am. You got the vehicle in park? Okay, go ahead and step out for me. You're under arrest. Impersonate law enforcement. Come on.
Sir, I did not say no. What are you doing?
Back right now.
What are y'all doing?
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Stop, ma'am.
Hold on.
Now you're going for obstruction.
No, I'm not.
But
What
you
are
are.
you doing?
Behind
I'm
your
trying
back.
to turn my vehicle off. What are y'all
Get out.
doing?
Do not reach for anything. Get out.
Sir,
No.
this is
I just heard the video.
turn it off.
No, step out of the car.
Turn it off.
Step out.
Step
Don't
out.
worry about it, man. You're going to
Step
jail.
out on your own power. Do it now.
Step out.
You put your hands behind your back. You do it right now. Put your hands behind your back. I'll put you on the ground. You put your hands behind your back.
Ma'am.
I'm not resisting no kind of
Okay,
way.
we got you. Just please. I did see you holding on to that circle, okay?
I'm just saying, what is he arresting me for? I didn't request. I said Department of Aviation. It's on my phone.
I just saw the video. He said,
No,
Stop moving.
No, sir, I said I work.
9-7 Coach
for-
six.
just listen to
Yes.
I just listened to
Okay, sir.
He said,
Stop moving. Stop pulling me.
No, it's not gonna be worse for me.
He said, I hear about police officers.
Hold on. Get me my. I need to call.
No, we're not doing no calling.
Thank you, okay?
9-7 start me at 10:51.
Just work. Hang on. Don't.
Give me my phone.
Now, ma'am, do you have anything illegal on your purse?
There's going to have to be a study of when people get arrested, certain things that they immediately ask for. I was going to do like a compilation of people asking to call their moms. There was a day or two when I was like totally lost. Like, how in the world are all these people asking for their moms? It was crazy. It was great. I don't know if I got this in a vein of body cam footage, but also, asking for your mom, wanting the phone, telling people what to do. Like, I don't want this officer walking me, or this crazy stuff. Like, it's almost like because they know they don't have any control, they start like hyper fixating to try to have control. Like, you got them little steel bracelets on, your arms are locked behind you. So let me start barking out orders, telling you what to do as if you're going to do them, as if I got the power to make you do them. It's crazy work. So yeah, they start, I think they lose reality though. I think they really like lose reality. Like, oh, I had reality. The blue lights came on behind me and reality left the building, left the chat. I don't know. It's crazy work. So anyway, this is wild. Let's finish up.
I don't.
Okay. You're under arrest for impersonating law enforcement.
I did
Shut
not
your mouth, please,
impersonate.
so I can explain everything.
I did not impersonate no
Impersonating
law.
law
You
enforcement.
said I was pulled over for.
Obstruction, unauthorized use of blue lights, and expired tag. Okay, that's what your charge is going to be.
No, I'm not, sir. I'm not. I'm not
you are,
resisting.
though.
Why are y'all doing
You are
this?
doing it.
I did not impersonate no law.
we
He
having
asked me for my license and registration.
Are we having
and I
a
gave it to him.
conversation, or I'm just
Are
listening
you
to scream in
recording
my
me?
face?
Are you recording me?
I have nothing more to say to you.
Okay.
Every time I speak, you scream over me.
Sir, the
There-
guy
I have
asked me for
nothing
my
else to say.
license and registration, and I gave it to him.
My
I did
conversation
not.
with you. Is she done with pet now?
Yeah, the best I can do. I can't check it much more unless we can get it. We got a female working.
Okay, can y'all call the supervisor for me, please?
You're looking at him.
Okay, so what do he arrested me for what now?
Impersonating.
I did not impersonate no
I
person.
heard the video.
You came over there
You're
and
still
asked me
resisting.
yourself. I'm not
Sit down.
resisting,
Sit
sir.
down.
I never resisted.
No, well, unresist yourself into that seat.
Put your feet in the car.
That's some satisfactory door slams. I think we should make a compilation of door slams. I do think that we just like, boom, shut that door. Oh, it's a glorious thing. Another thing people do is, what's your badge number? What's your badge number? What's your name? What's your badge number? As if you are going to keep up with that while you got you're being arrested. They're going to give it to you on the arrest documents. You don't need to try to bully people at the side of the road. Give me your name. Give me your badge number. Ma'am, you are about to go to jail. You are wrapped up in a hobble. Be quiet and stop getting yourself in trouble. Another one is, you didn't read me my rights. Do you know your rights? Then exercise them. Be quiet. These people are great. Absolutely the best door slams of 2026. I'm sorry. There's some good ones out here, man. Especially when the person on your nerve and you hear that door slam, you feel good on behalf of the police officer, and you know he or she felt really good to slam that door. Okay.
Are you a police officer? Yes.
Yeah, we're not playing these games. Over here trying to get out of a ticket, trying to smack like she's a police officer.
Oh, supervisor, yes.
Anyways, but... Go step out.
What's your name?
It's off your shoulders.
What is your name?
All right, this great door for me, please. I'm gonna stand right there in front of it. Stand right there in front of the door. Yes, I have both your phones. Impersonate law enforcement.
Impersonate law enforcement is
law
crazy.
enforcement and obstruction. She sure did.
The woman was charged with impersonating a police officer, driving on expired tags, illegal lights being on the vehicle, and resisting arrest. Thanks for watching today's video. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe for more of our content.
All right. I just thought that was fun. Just something different. Hold on. Okay. I just thought it'd be something different because I don't want to talk about Candace every day. I don't. But I do want to say thank you so much to brand new members up in the building. We got Wings fan up in here. Thank you so much. Welcome. Body cam footage, my brother says. Body cam bingo. Y'all, that right there, that could sell. What's your name and your badge number? I don't answer questions. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yes. Look, we could do sovereign citizen bingo and we could have we could laugh for 2 days straight just on sovereign citizen alone. That right there. Thank you for the file. That was a good idea right there. Now that wouldn't be hard at all. Okay. I mean, all I gotta do is just change we could actually use the same link. I just changed the bingo boards inside the link. Let's see what you did there. I see what you did there. You got your boy thinking. I like that one though. That would be fun. That would be fun. Okay. Now you got me processing it. Shout out to everybody. Look, tonight I just wanted to have a good time looking at some fun videos. We did talk a little bit about Candace, and I let you all know that so far the court docket has not been updated. The judge has not ruled on the dismissal as of yet. So maybe it'll be next week. I hope they don't go like week upon week, but it was supposed to be today. So hopefully, let me just check one more time. And if you're following the Candy files, yeah, they haven't updated at all. Okay. Here, I'll drop this in the chat one more time, but I'm not going to keep talking about Candace today. We did look at Nick Brooks. He did a quick summary about why the judge is probably going to decide to keep the case and not dismiss it. There's a great summary of that. And then we're just looking at body cams, having some fun looking at some body cams. We did look at the body cam of the ICE agent that deleted the woman that tried to run him over. We did look at that, and I mean, it is what it is. I feel bad that we are in a place of lawlessness in our country where we don't look at law enforcement as being there to protect and there to do the job of protecting and upholding the law. But we'll see. I'm sure there'll be a lot of people talking about it for sure. Anyway, let's look at another fun body cam, shall we? All right, we are going to go into the crazy world of sovereign citizens. All right, everybody, hold tight. These ones, y'all know sovereign citizens are crazy. I don't understand why they don't get it though. I don't get it. I don't get what they don't get. Let's go. Green hearts in chat when you can hear.
I don't feel the need to pull over. What happens to be the emergency? I'm just going to leave him.
Oh, wait, what? Shout out to Van Balian.
Welcome back to the Van Balian channel, guys. Today we head back down under to Victoria, Australia for another Sovereign Chloe of Earth traffic stop where she gets pulled over for no valid registration plate. She goes into the usual script, which goes down about as well as it did during her previous stop, only this time she refuses to accept the citation and drives off after being warned not to.
What?
Right, let's get into the video.
I'm being pulled over by Highway Patrol. He's got his lights on. I don't feel the need to pull over. There's no emergency, so I'm waving him on. Go. There's no emergency.
So, for some reason or other, sovereign citizens don't believe that you can, like, police can't use their red and blue lights, their lights. I don't understand this argument. And I've seen a lot of them bring this up. They're like, well, what is the emergency? How can I help you? I want to help you out with the emergency. Oh, they got them all over the place. Australia's got them pretty bad. From my understanding, Australia's got, because it does seem like they're concentrated in Australia. But I don't understand why they do that. Like, what is the purpose of not wanting to acknowledge the red and blue lights or whatever, the colored lights behind you? Like, what's the purpose of that? And then be like, oh, I don't know. Do you have an emergency? Go on, like as if they're like ambulance or something. It's wild. So let me. And she knows she wrong. Look at that face. She knows she wrong. She knows she wrong. No, they tried the one finger wave too. They get. Here you go. Watch this.
Emergency, so I'm waving him on. Go. There's no emergency.
You know what he's pulling you over for.
There's no emergency here. What happens to be the emergency? What happens to be the emergency? I'm not in any need of assistance. Thank you.
But you know,
two cops both calling a soft sit an emergency at the same time might just be the funniest thing I've heard so far this year.
Have your license on you?
So they speed to catch up to me, who's not speeding. At least 120.
Yes, Australia, like any other police force in the world, have exemptions in place that allow emergency vehicles to break certain road rules when they have their lights on or sirens sounding. That's not breaking news. Also, if they had to do 120 kilometers per hour, that's 74 miles per hour to catch you up, how fast were you, a person who doesn't have that exemption, driving?
Great question.
Thank you. Can you state your full name?
I got 7 plates on.
The vehicle registered?
Well, it's private, so it's a private vehicle. Privately owned.
Vehicle.
Yeah. Is it registered to use on a Victorian road?
Road of what?
What state are you in?
Terra Australis. There is no states.
Terra Stellis.
I'm so tired of this shit.
If you're tired of being stopped by the police, stop breaking the law and get your car registered. It's that simple. Also, pretending the state of Victoria doesn't exist because it fits your narrative sometimes makes you a hypocrite and makes you look weak.
Thought you guys were on strike.
No, not now.
Did you get a pay rise? Not in any need of assistance nor protection. I don't need their service. And they've sped.
Okay, I've never watched Court Sovereign Citizen TV. So please let me know, is there a good one that I need to watch, or just like any one of them is a good one? Like, hold on, this lady's face is precious, by the way. Okay, so let me know if you have one that a channel that you really I should check out. Email management dearwokec@gmail.com. Because I've never watched the court cases. I always watch the body cams. I think they're hilarious. But I've heard that the court cases are a hoot. So let me know.
What's the 832 truth seekers?
832, John 832 in the Bible. The truth shall set you free.
Yep.
You should read the back.
I saw some of it. I will have a read.
Well, they're private plates. Nothing false about them.
They're false.
What's false is Victoria Police with an ABN to overseas. You guys are the fraudulent ones.
Do you know, for someone who claims to preach the truth, you sure do seem to enjoy telling whoppers. First of all, Victoria Police are listed as a state government entity on ABN Lookup, not a private corporation, as you guys like to make out. And secondly, you claimed Victoria Police are registered overseas, yet the main business location address on ABN right here says Vic 3008. Now, I wonder where that could be. Oh, look, it's in Melbourne, Australia. Overseas, my ass.
That's fine. I've already got them. I'm actually, I'm on YouTube because I went viral for this a year ago. So, woo!
Yeah, but you went viral on YouTube for all the wrong reasons. That's not something to celebrate or be proud of. Yet, here you are, a year later, doubling down.
Thank you. I will uphold the truth. Unfortunately, you guys are the ones who sped to catch up with me, and there's no emergency. No worries, Baldy.
You end up going to jail.
They're just hanging out, doing what they do, pretending to be, you know, whatever it is that they do.
Well, at the moment, they pulled over a dangerous, entitled Karen who thinks she can break the law with impunity because she read a crap ton of pseudo-legal garbage on the internet.
I had fucking yogurt in here. And
watch this.
I have shit that needs to stay cold. So if you don't mind, I'll be running my vehicle. Look at that yogurt.
Right, so it is a vehicle when it comes to keeping your yogurt fresh and cold, but when it comes to following the law, it's anything but. These people are so disingenuous.
I seriously think I'm going to go anyway. Turn your lights off, you retards. Should get some truth music going. He actually looks like Doc Martin. It's my fault. I need to do some quick research. Do some quick study. I need to get my ass together and get these serving papers. Actually, I don't trust these guys. I should have them in my car because I'm a vulnerable lady in the middle of nowhere with two big ass costume wearers.
Again, so disingenuous. She's a brave and independent freedom fighter when it suits her, but today she's a vulnerable lady because it fits her narrative. Get some principles and drop the persecution complex.
I have nothing unnecessary in my car, so I'm not worried about that. I'm actually not worried about anything apart from putting this sticker on my skateboard while I wait.
Yeah.
So you guys ready to be charged for crimes against humanity? Fraud? Genocide?
Genocide. Genocide is crazy.
A month for displaying plates not issued to that vehicle. More details are on the bottom. Both infringements are due on the 1st of February. Details for payment are on the back. There's a phone number, website to sort that out.
Yeah,
Okay?
just post it.
Do you have any questions?
No. No contract. Fuck. They got me. Look. I don't want to touch it. Here's proof that I didn't touch it. And then they'll get me for litter, so I'll just hang on for a second.
Of course, because as we all know, not accepting the citation is akin to playing a game of tag in the playground. You can't be it if you weren't touched.
They're going to come back, aren't they?
Okay, this is interesting because usually sovereign citizens' cars are not registered, nor are they insured. So why did they even let her? They should have took her out the car and took the car to car jail because it's not registered. I don't understand that. Anyway.
What am I meant to do with them? You know what? I'm just gonna fucking leave him on the side of the road. Fuckers just littered. Damn, they tried to shove it in my window. Just call him a fucking buck. No contract, you dumb. Okay, so they literally pulled me over, writes out 2 fines, very civil, very not interested. I won't be surprised they come back. You can't drive. Oh, we're good. Let's check. Writes me out 2 fines. Pretty much says got to pay him by this date. Blah blah blah. I'm slowly putting my window up. Put my window up. No contract. Shoves it in. Just catches it. So I didn't touch it. Paper touched paper. I didn't touch it. I didn't contract. They blew out of my window and I fucking drove off. And they drove off too. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let's get this shit edited.
Wait, so she ran off? I don't know what happens.
Until the next time.
Well, if you're stupid and naive enough to believe not touching a citation magically makes it disappear, then there will definitely be a next time. Do you know, the more I follow this movement, the more I'm convinced the whole sovereign citizen thing was a joke that got out of hand. How else do you explain this idiotic reasoning? Right, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, then please leave me a like, share the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you also to my channel members and patrons for your continued support. I really appreciate it. And if you would like to support my work and get early access to videos like this, then the links to do that are all below.
Y'all want to see it?
Take care.
Hold on. This is the first time she was arrested. The first time she was accosted. But I'm kind of surprised they didn't arrest her though. I'm trying to figure that part out. Now the only thing is I don't think Australia has to have body cam. So of course this was her showing the video of it. So would she show the video or record it if she got arrested? Probably not. So I don't know if she was actually ever caught because he told her don't leave and she zips off. So I don't know. But this is the first time, the one that she said she went viral on YouTube for. Let's see how it went.
It's private, so it's privately owned.
Okay. So it's not registered in any state or territory of New South Wales?
No, I'm not part of the state.
Nope. Okay.
Saying you're not part of the state is a meaningless statement and doesn't absolve you from any of your statutory obligations. Anyway, now she produces one of the funniest and crappiest sovereign ID cards I think I've ever seen.
Nope. Okay. Do you have any identification on you?
I do. Just been asked for identification. Just pulling out my... There you are.
Thank you.
Okay, so for a laugh, let's take a closer look at this quote-unquote ID card. or as she likes to call it, an individual recognition card, which has a very recent creation date, so you know she's new to this. And for some arbitrary reason, the card expires in 2033. She's most commonly known as, well, her name. Her status is of a sovereign living woman, which means absolutely nothing. She took her first breath in 1996, and that first breath was, wait for it, on Earth. Like there are other options to that category. She also gives her email address for some reason and lists her blood type as unknown. So what is the point in listing that as a category? Anyway, I give the card 2 years before it starts going a dingy yellow colour and curling up at the edges.
Has the vehicle ever been registered as far as you're aware?
Yes, it has.
Yep. Do you remember where or know where?
Well, I guess when I first bought it.
Yep. You don't remember which state it was registered?
Oh, Victoria. Yes, yeah.
I'm just going to do some checks, okay? Do you want a current license in New South Wales or in Victoria?
I'm not. I'm private, so I'm not under any
So
public
you don't hold
law.
an actual license? You're just operating under your own.
Yep. Law of morality. LORE.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Law of Morality. What the hell is that? You do know The Witcher is a TV series, like a fantasy drama, like not real life. Wait, in this context, it makes perfect sense. Please carry on.
I'll just do these checks.
Thank you. She's doing some checks, whatever that means. Sovereign plates. She's taking photos. So, taking their time. Popo over there. Just doing some checks.
Okay, so do you go by Chloe? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So whereabouts are the plates that belong to the vehicle? The registration plates
Where are
that
they?
are actually attached to it. That it's obviously registered.
Yeah.
Yep. So whereabouts are the number plates that belong to the vehicle?
In the car.
In the car at the moment?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Why aren't they being displayed?
Well, I'm going sovereign.
Which basically means driving illegally.
Okay.
Pretty much. I'm slowly removing myself from being under your corporation, because you're actually a corporation, so you're like you just collect money. You're like a business.
Well, I'm not, but sure.
Yeah, you work. You work for the company. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, New South Wales Police, like any other police or governmental agency in Australia, New Zealand, the United States, UK or Canada, are not corporations because they are listed on some random website like Dun & Bradstreet. I've explained why in previous videos, and if you didn't drive illegally, then you wouldn't have to worry about the fines that are obviously coming your way. This is what's called playing the victim.
So anyway, I'm just transitioning into interactions with police and getting all my certificates and everything I need to pretty much state that you have no authority over me, because
You got no
without the
authority
number
over me. It's
plates and
crazy.
without the license, I'm not actually under your membership.
No, without registration plates and the license, you'll be an illegal driver. It has nothing to do with membership. Memberships are voluntary. The law isn't. I also like how she refers to the very many traffic stops definitely coming her way as transitioning into interactions with the police. That's comedy gold.
So you can rightfully pull over anyone who has a registration plate in whatever state, because you're registered into a membership. I know you're probably not interested, but without that, technically you end up in court and it gets thrown out because they say, oh, you've got loss of license. But if I don't run under a license, then there's nothing to lose.
Well, under the legislation, obviously, in New South Wales, you are driving a vehicle, well, you're not currently driving right now, which is fine, but whilst you're driving a vehicle in New South Wales, it must be registered.
Yeah, they
and
say
you must
that
be
in every
licensed to
state.
drive.
Only if I'm
That's
under
obviously
your...
why I'm making these inquiries. Yes,
Yeah.
you understand that?
Well, I guess that's your job.
I will let
I
you know as
understand.
well, obviously, that I have a body-worn video camera that records everything.
Yeah.
Okay,
used
so
to
can
that.
you grab those plates out for me just to show me which ones they are?
Can I have
That are
my
attached?
identity?
I'm not finished with it yet, so I'll continue dealing with you. That's fine. So can you grab the plates out for me? Please, you've got them there. Do you have them there?
This is where the whole fake sovereign facade falls away. We find out that she does in fact have a driver's license on her and valid plates inside the car. And they're not going to let her drive away until she attaches the still valid plates to the car. This is going to be an expensive lesson for her.
I think the car
so
is a good
have
car
your,
jam.
Victorian driver's license there that you previously operated under?
Yes, I do.
Yep. Do you have it there with you at the moment?
Yes.
Yep. May I please see it? If you've got it there. I understand you give me this one. That's fine.
Yeah, that's
But
okay.
I can see that you've got a Victorian driver's license, and that's great.
Okay.
I don't think she knows all the words yet.
So these are my registered plates with the state.
Yep.
Put those on there.
So when did you take those off?
Yesterday. I'm not part of the state.
Okay.
What does that statement even mean? And what does saying it on a traffic stop actually achieve? Verbalizing it doesn't give you immunity from the law. It's just pointless word salad.
And that's my property, so. Well, it's not my property, but it is at the moment.
It becomes property of the state, I suppose.
Exactly.
Doesn't it?
Yeah. And I'm not property of the state, so you can't take me.
Oh, but they can't arrest you.
And
if they want to.
rightfully.
The number plate that's being displayed at the
Rightfully, because they're registered, they
moment
should
is not
be.
able to be displayed. It's unlawfully displayed because it's displayed as a registration plate, which it's not.
So
on private property. On
if
private
we
property.
if we put those on now, should be right to go.
Well, she's facing some fines at the moment,
They
theoretically.
don't affect me because they're unlawful.
But yes, for her to drive the vehicle, these need to be displayed because it is registered in Victoria, and that's what is exempting her from requiring New South Wales registration to drive on the roads here in New South Wales.
The public roads.
Tomato, tomato. That's all I've got to say there.
Your opinions can be whatever they want to be. That's fine. I'm not arguing with you there, but unfortunately, the law is the law in this state, and that's what we're here to. LAW, yes.
Really?
Okay, so I'm not going to get
else
into
would it be?
a discussion with you about what your beliefs are. That's fine. You're welcome to have whatever beliefs you like.
Oh, I can identify as what I want too.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm not arguing with that. You can do whatever you want. That's
Yeah,
fine.
cool.
But these need to be displayed on your vehicle for you to be driving it in New South Wales. Okay,
Well, any
They're-
state, really.
Any state,
They've
yes.
got to say that.
We'll put
Yep.
them on. We can get out of here, eh?
All right, but I've got
Then
some
once you
more
get to-
inquiries to
You
make.
go. I'm good. I'll just hang.
Mm.
I'm happy. No, I'm happy. I'm happy to just hang.
Okay,
Get me
so
further up the road.
Yeah, and I'm sure she's learnt her lesson. She won't be changing those plates back over when the police leave at all now, will she?
did you find your driver's license there? Your Victorian one?
Can I have my property back yet?
I'll give it
or-
Here in the
Okay.
United States, they take away, they take that fake plate off the car and tow it if it's not registered. But because her car is registered and she actually has real plates and they're in the car, I think they should make her take that fake plate off, put the real plates on, take the fake plates away, and make her roll on into the sunset.
So do you still reside at that address on your license, or have you moved from there? Now you're living under your own.
Well, I'm kind of in and out of home car life, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, if any mail or whatever, that'll go there.
Yep. Okay. Give me a second. I'll make a couple more inquiries. Okay. And I'll go.
Living in a car must be hard enough, but to then pile the sovereign citizen crap on top of all that must make everything 10 times worse. Who would choose to live like that?
Sorry about the fines.
Oh, I'm not.
No, I'm talking to them.
Oh, you don't have to.
Fines, like,
You,
who cares?
it doesn't bother me anyway. They get sent back.
Yeah. Just keep sending that.
They're not. They're not lawful anyway. They don't affect me. I just write a letter and they can't.
Empathy.
We don't need. I don't need that. I don't need sympathy. I need some people to stand up around here.
Of all the injustices that you could be standing up for, and you choose the one that doesn't make any sense or will ever work. That's just so dumb.
Thank
you. These need to be displayed on your vehicle.
As I've been told.
Those
Make her
ones
do it
can't
right now.
be.
Make her do
So
it.
what happens when I no longer have a registration? So because I'm still registered to them for
They
6
are still
months.
registered,
Yeah. So after that happens, then
You
technically,
can go to jail.
because I'm not
Becomes
part of the
unregistered.
state. Well, only if I'm part of the state with plates, but
Well, that's
without.
what
Technically, you'll lose your car, which, as you say, is your home, which obviously will leave you homeless. And you'll likely have an even bigger fine because you'll be a repeat offender. But, you know, you do you.
That's what I'm here to talk about is the legislation in New South Wales. Okay, I'm not here to talk about whatever legislation you're
What about
deciding to
universal
operate
law?
under.
Like
because
one small area. What about universal
That's not
law?
what we're here,
No such thing as universal law. No such thing.
we're here for, okay? Yeah. So your license is current, that's fine, it's all active, that's all good.
But I need, look at this handy.
Okay,
Okay,
do
well,
you understand?
thank you.
So they need to be removed and these need to be displayed correctly.
Okay.
All right, so you're going to receive 2 fines in the mail
That's
to that address on your
fine.
license
Good luck
in
with
relation to not displaying the correct number plates and to displaying unauthorized number plates.
Both not actual criminal offences, but
I'm not going to argue with you. I've said
you
that.
don't have
All right.
to. 'Cause it won't.
They
It does.
will be
They don't
sent-
stand.
They
in
will be
court.
sent to that address on your license within 7 to 10 business days and have all your disposal options on them. Okay.
They are not criminal offences, so they won't stand in court. So why are the police wasting their time writing tickets if they don't stand up in court? That would be a waste of taxpayer dollars if that was the case.
So first attempt of being half sovereign because I'm still registered and I'm still licensed. It didn't go so well. So I probably made it like 4 hours up the road. Wait, 3 hours? 3 hours up the road before I got harassed by some pigs who harassed me, stalked me, and then they fined me, but that doesn't mean shit to me.
I guess we'll see how much it bothers you towards the end of this video.
So I had to change my plates back over. That didn't work. I mean, it might work more if I'm actually, well, probably not. I wouldn't go down. The fuck this. You cannot talk to these people. You cannot talk to police. They don't give a fuck.
Oh.
You can't talk to them. You just can't talk to them.
No, they just didn't buy into your la-di-da universal law BS, where the world is how you want it to be rather than how it is. You know, like reality. We are not required to buy into your alternative reality.
They don't care. They say under this New South Wales legislation crap. Fuck. I'm travelling, I'm passing through. I am not a New South Walian. But still, they don't give a fuck. But again, I chose this path and I'm not giving up that easy.
So we will definitely be seeing you again in the near future then, especially if you're driving around on fake plates that match the colour scheme of your car.
That's
Let me
crazy.
give you some free advice. This path is dumb. Nothing about what you're doing has ever been successful. You've been lied to by a bunch of scammers. And if you carry on down this path, it will only lead to failure. You're not the first to walk this path, and you certainly won't be the last. But hey, you do you. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. As always, I will be keeping an eye on this channel and we'll keep you updated on her shenanigans because this is not over. All right, take care all, and I will catch you in the next video.
They don't care. They say under this New South Wales.
I thought that would be fun. So that was her first interaction. And I looked on her channel. I looked on rather Von Belligen's channel. And he only has 2 of her. So I guess maybe she's stayed out of trouble or whatnot. I don't know. I don't know how to say that. I don't know if she really stayed out of trouble. What do we got? All right. So the dog was a star. It's crazy. All right. So somebody, I forgot who it was exactly. You asked me to look at some court cases. All right. And you sent me the right one. This guy, I like this judge. I've seen this judge before. So that definitely won me over to start with. His name is the Honorable J. Cedric Simpson. And I like him. He's a funny guy. So that's right off the bat. You got me. You already won me over. So let's see how this case goes. So this is a sovereign citizen. Apparently, let me see. Yep, sovereign citizen. Okay, so let's go see what kind of trouble we get into. By the way, thank you to everybody. We're just having a good time tonight. We're not really talking about Candace. There was no update on the dismissal. So there's not really much to talk about in that regard. I just figured we'd have a little bit of fun looking at some sovereign citizens, some body cam footage, having a good little laugh. You know, not talking about something that's a little less heavy. So tomorrow we'll probably maybe talk a little bit about Candace, but I'll save that probably for Monday. All right, let's go. Green hearts in the chat when you can hear.
I, Cartier Armani Drains, hereby declare that I am a living, breathing human being, a natural person distinct from any legal or corporate entity or fiction. I do not consent to be represented or binded by any assumed legal identity or strawman. I assert my full rights under natural law and constitutional protection as a sovereign individual. I stand before this court to represent myself. All legal matters pertaining to the charges brought against me, I reject any notion or claim that my person may be divided, operated, or substituted by any separate legal entity. I affirm that all statements.
Okay. Just the fact alone that this man had the audacity to be wearing a bonnet in court, Zoom court, real court, whatever court, the fact that he's wearing a bonnet right there alone tells me what kind of show that we're about to see. Now, I'm just mad that this is only going to be 6 minutes, but we already know where we're about to go because my man is clearly, he's missed the plot.
Evidence and arguments I present are made on behalf of my living self, fully understanding my rights and responsibilities as a free individual.
Hey, you finished? All right, the court on its own motion is going to adjourn this because we're going to have an issue here. I have a feeling. I'm going to adjourn this probable cause hearing next week, August 7th, 2025. That's at 9 a.m. That is in person. He must be here so that I can hear him clearly in terms of what he wishes to say. Bond at this time will continue. Thank you.
I'll follow up with you. Thank you.
Big DA to have my Social Security backwards and everything. Had me at the wrong birthday. I was born on Christmas, 12/25/66.
APA Richmond, that's for the people.
That poor lady.
Your Honor, we're requesting to adjourn this matter.
State your name for the record, sir.
Red Crockett.
David Crockett.
I haven't had any income or nothing. They shut down. I didn't put my name at this. I didn't put my birthday.
Hang on a second, sir. Have you ever gone by the name of Stephen Javon?
Yeah, they had me listed at that name. That's my.
They had that listed as your name, but you're saying your name is something different now?
They had me listed at that name. I didn't know. I woke up from what they were doing to me. I had attempts to kill me, man. I hadn't had a night's sleep or nothing. Right now, my health is down, man. I'm suffering from a gunshot wound from segregation, in which I'm still going through stuff. I left a hospital with open wounds. Something happened.
Okay, but I just
not too long ago. And then you were part of something. I'm really excited conflict of interest with this. I'm really just excited to kill this case, man. Because this case is, they got me the last day of the art fair. The last day of the art fair, I'm asking you to kill the case.
What art fair?
That's what happened to me. They made a false report and they got me.
Okay, all right.
This stuff, crazy
Hold on,
stuff.
hold on. At some point, I myself or some other judge will hear all of your complaints. I just need to know, do I have the person in front of me that this complaint pertains to? So that's why I'm asking you. You've been known by the name Stephen Javon before at some point, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That's it.
Counsel, what do you want to do on this?
Approach, please.
No.
Maybe
I keep going because I ain't had no income. I can't keep going that stuff with it. Just doing stuff to me out here. I've had
Is this going to be important? It's okay. Yeah, come on.
This is open and shut. I couldn't be.
Uh-oh, little ex parte.
Go ahead. Okay, what are we, record to reflect, you had a brief bench conference in this case. What are we doing with this man?
Your Honor, the people would like to request that there is an order for a competency evaluation. That is on a people's motion. I think that given what we've just heard from the defendant, it's an appropriate request at this time.
Any evaluation, and they almost killed me.
Sir,
get me out the
sir,
I can't keep going through this, man.
Sir,
I'm not gonna go through no evaluation because I got an education, man. I'm not going through that no more. You did this last time to me, man. It's already a conflict of interest. Yeah. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna say, sir. I'm gonna say, sir, one more time.
Reaction to that,
sir.
Say, sir, one more time. I almost was dead from that allergic reaction, man. You and Collins, man. Already a conflict of interest.
I'm going to order a competency evaluation, parental evaluation.
You for a competency evaluation, man. I'm finna sue y'all, man.
You want to know what? You keep talking, we're going to have a problem.
I'm not getting no evaluation from you. You're not going to do
I'm going to get through this hearing. Yeah. All right? If you don't want to conduct yourself appropriately, Then we'll sit you in back until you can come out and conduct yourself appropriately.
I ain't going to no competency evaluation. I don't need no competency. I had medication I shouldn't even have in me. I almost
I'm gonna
died,
let you
man.
go
I'm
on
not
and try to get it
I'm
all
not gonna
out.
be under no pressure with no medication. I'm not gonna be taking something that I'm not.
All right, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I've given you 2 warnings. I'm gonna pass the matter. Mr. Allen, you can place him in back. I will decide on what his bond is and everything else. You need to go with my bailiff, sir.
Man, you sitting there. I'm
You
gonna
need to go with
okay.
them. Call security down.
Man, that's what the same way you a part of something that did something to me, man. I'm gonna die.
You guys might want to go check back there. I don't know what's gonna happen.
That's his back.
What?
Backpack.
What about his backpack?
Oh, it's your backpack?
Oh,
I was
brought
like,
one.
You can take it home with you. I'm not, well, they'll get it.
Yeah.
Just leave it there.
Hey,
I am
who's the
not
guy
worried about
down there
that
at the corner? Who's that guy? Who's that?
I'll
dude
pass
right
this
there?
matter and we'll come back to it,
Thank you.
maybe.
Oh my gosh, man. Y'all, body cam is the best, man. I'm sorry. Okay. Well, he was escorted out. He had to get the step in. He had to get to go. Okay, I'm gonna get one more, and then we're gonna call it a game. I just want to have a good time. Just want to talk about something that wasn't really high stakes. Didn't want to have a lot of frustration. This is a candy-free episode. All right. Thank you so much, Copeland. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for these. Let's see. You got any more of him? All right, let's see this guy. Oh, this is a pretty short one. So Judge Fleischman TV. I guess this is this the channel or something? This is kind of cool. I've never actually watched Sovereign Citizens in court before. So anyway, that's all we're doing tonight. We're just having a little fun, watching some body cam with Sovereign Citizens, having a little fun. Hey, me and the judge are together. What's up, lady? All right. And this one says, Judge shuts down Sovereign Citizens Court chaos. I'll mute you. Okay, well, let's go. Greenheart's in the chat when you can hear.
James Gazicki on behalf of Mr. Martin. Your Honor, he's waiving his right to a trial by jury, requesting trial by this court. And also, can I address bond, Your Honor?
Yeah, I signed the order granting discovery. Mr. Martin, you understand that you have a constitutional right to a trial by jury?
I comprehend that.
Do you understand that, sir?
I comprehend it. I just want to add, as I told him, I really don't consent to no jurisdiction of this court, but since I'm being forced to make the choice, I'm saying an Article 3 judge is going to be the choice, the forced choice. Article 3 judge.
Okay. Mr. Martin.
Even though the case shouldn't go, let me mention this too now. The case shouldn't even go that far. We shouldn't even be wasting taxpayers' money, nor my time in here. First of all, I proved my sister lying before on me with the same type of charge, Nessick, okay? I don't know the case number right now. I asked Jasinski to find out what it is. But in the same court, 23rd District Court, the judge is seeing she lied when I questioned her, did you swing at me before I kicked you? She answered no to that, and it was seen on the camera, she lied. This is especially why I should not be made to wait on this.
Mr. Martin, you have a constitutional right to a trial by jury. Are you voluntarily waiving the right to a trial by jury?
Since I'm being forced to make
well, you're not being forced to make any choices.
Well,
you can
I
have a
make one or
trial
two, so I am being
Mr.
forced.
Mr. Martin, listen, we can get through this, or we can go back and forth, and then I end up muting you, and then that's how we go forward. So let's see if we can do this without that, okay? You have a constitutional right to a trial by jury on this case. Are you waiving your right to a jury trial?
Yes.
And you understand that I'm the judge of the court, that I will be the trier of fact on your case?
Well, I want a motion for a judge trial, but I'm gonna object to you being the judge based on past constitutional violations. I'm gonna
Okay,
disqualify
well, your
you,
motion
but-
for recusal is denied. So
Okay.
now, Mr. Mark, are you electing for me to try the case, yes or no?
In that force, the sense, yes.
Well, you have two choices, a jury trial or me. Out of those two choices, which one do you like?
Are you an Article 3 judge?
Mr. Martin, I'm not going to entertain jurisdictional arguments. I'm asking you, do you want a trial by a judge or a jury? And I'm being very patient.
By a judge, I already said, Article 3 judge. Article 3 judge.
Okay. Okay, well, I will be your judge. I've made that clear. This is a case I have jurisdiction over. It's a misdemeanor that's alleged to have occurred in the city of Taylor. So, so you're indicating to me that you're relinquishing your rights to a trial by a jury, and you'll be tried by me. And you understand, you've had a chance to talk to your lawyer about this, Mr. Martin?
Yep.
Okay.
I also want to make it clear, I have some other things to say. I enforce my right to a Republican form of government under Article 4, Section 4 of the U.S. Constitution, which is why the court don't have jurisdiction over me. And I am the third party beneficiary here. I am not the defendant.
Can you find
Despite the fraudulent presumption otherwise.
Possible. All right, give us a second, Mr. Martin. I'm trying to get your jury trial date. We can even do on a state date.
I want to make clear, I'll point out, it's supposed to be 28 days and Saturdays and Sundays are not supposed to be excluded because the 28 days is specific for speedy trials and misdemeanors. And since that's specific under the court rules, it should be 28 days without excluding Saturdays and Sundays or the legal holidays. That's made clear, I want to say, under the rule that dictates speedy trial, MCR 6.004C, and also MCR 1.103, the applicability rules that clearly says, where a rule is specific, it applies to that. So that the specific rules control over general rules.
Okay, Madam Prosecutor, how many witnesses?
I would say maximum.
Okay, Mr. Gazicki, how many witnesses?
Your Honor, first of all, I just want to put on the record that Mr. Martin in the past has not wanted my representation of him. Today, he says it's okay for me to represent him. I just wanted that on the record. I also advise Mr. Martin that his arguments that he makes about sovereign citizens and that is something that I can't follow, nor can I ask the court to follow it. Just so that's on the record. As far as witnesses goes right now, Your Honor, would say one.
Okay. Can we approach? I mean, Mr. Gazicki's in the other room. Mr. Gazicki, can you come on in? We'll meet you in the back hallway. All right, Mr. Martin, 1 second.
Yeah, and I got something to say too, we get time in response to what he said. And for the record, the judge has abandoned court. This case is dismissed.
Thank you so much, Amethyst. If they're sovereign, how come they acknowledge the U.S. Constitution? I'm so confused. Thank you for the $5 super. Look, this is my first time ever hearing them in court. It sounds just as crazy when on the side of the road. Personally, I think it's crazier on the side of the road because they're usually coming up with notebooks and books and all this kind of paperwork and stuff like that. It is wild. So we'll see what happens for sure.
I order this case be dismissed. Case number 25-1756-SM.
All right, we're going to set a bench trial July 14th in person at the 23rd District Court, July 14th at 10 a.m.
Your Honor, can we address bond?
You can address bond.
Okay, Mr. Martin requested that I ask this court if he can have a no condition type bond in this matter.
Okay, here's the problem. I'm just gonna say it on the record. Request for a bond modification is denied. Mr. Martin had a very simple bond condition that he not go back to the residence. I know he doesn't think I can tell him that, but he's wrong. And he went back to the residence and got arrested again, allegedly, for being at the home when there was a no contact provision in place. He clearly has a history of non-compliance. He doesn't think the court has jurisdiction over him. And the only way I can assure his presence and assure the safety of the community is to keep Mr. Martin in custody, because he will not comply with my bond conditions. There's no such thing as an unconditional bond. So, okay, bond denied. And Mr. Martin, if you want to file motions that Mr. Gizicki legally could not file in good faith, feel free to file them. He's governed by court rules. He cannot file frivolous motions. So if you want to file more motions, feel free, get it, go at it. But Mr. Gizicki has indicated for the record, he will only be filing appropriate motions with this court. We'll see everyone back on the jury trial. That's my first date.
I have motions to make right now. I have some motions before we leave. I have some motions. Okay, and that is okay. Well, first, objection to what you just said, your statement about there's no such thing as an unconditional bond. Yes, it's my right to be presumed innocent under the due process. The due process right be presumed innocent before guilty. Because I am presumed innocent, that is why any bond conditions violate that right. So
okay, motion denied. What's your next one?
Okay, and I motion to dismiss because there is no probable cause. It is her word against mine. She's lying. She's been caught lying before, and there is no evidence at all. We have no case. There's no evidence, and that is not probable cause, as the U.S. Supreme Court said in Beck versus Ohio.
It's a misdemeanor, so we're not having a preliminary exam. We're having a bench trial, and the prosecutor will have to prove the allegations beyond a reasonable doubt. And at that time, Mr. Martin, if at trial date, I assure you this, if you picked a bench trial. I was a practicing attorney for years. I promise you this, if she cannot prove her case beyond a reasonable doubt, the case will be dismissed.
Okay, but anyways, let me finish talking. I didn't finish talking about the motion to dismiss.
I know, but Mr. Martin,
as of right now,
what's your last motion? Do you have one more?
Yeah, you haven't let me finish. You haven't let me finish the motion just based on no probable cause.
Okay.
As the U.S. Supreme Court said in Beck versus Ohio, or it was Ohio versus Beck, I forget which word is first, but the probable cause is defined as fact sufficient for the belief. Her word against mine. I told the cop she lied on me. Okay, her word against me. Somebody have her word against mine. That's all there is. So that's not fact sufficient for the belief. There's no probable cause now. The case should be. Hold on, let me finish.
Okay, denied. All right,
the case should be dismissed now.
We'll see you back on your trial date. Have a good day. Okay.
Oh.
Thank you, Mr. Gizicki.
Oh, okay. That was kind of spicy. Okay. If y'all just jumping in, we're watching Sovereign Citizen Court shenanigans. Okay. I'm not opposed to these, but I think I still like sovereign citizens on the side of the road. And I'll tell you why. I feel like the audio remains consistent, and I need a taser every now and then, or a broken glass window. I need that, man. I need a broken window or pepper spray. I need that, man. I got to have that, man. I can't. This is too calm. Now I see that you've sent me a couple of them. I'm going to try this one out too. Now, hopefully I doubt that they're going to have like a broken glass in court. That seems kind of weird. Tase somebody in court. I need a taser every now and then, just like, 50 volts to act right. I need that. I need Sergeant Pepper spray. I need that. I need that. Everybody jumping in. We're just having a good time. We're just watching some sovereign citizen shenanigans. This is low key. Just want to have some fun, watching some, have a good laugh. There is nothing new on the Candace and the dismissal of the Macrons. I'm going to go ahead and speculate it's going to probably be next week, but there's nothing new on that. I don't really want to talk about that anyway. I feel like several people are getting kind of like candy fatigue, kind of like, the day after Halloween, and you just really been gorging on candy. So we're just going to let that go. So we might not even talk about it tomorrow now I think about it. Anyway, let us go. Right. Hopefully this was going to be in studio. I need it in court. That's what I need. All right, this guy, who is this guy? Judge shuts down sovereign citizens' nonsense. Okay, let's go. Judge Fleischer TV.
Are you Matthew Aldridge?
I'm the attorney of fact for Matthew Aldridge.
You were what?
The attorney of fact.
Attorney what?
Fact.
Attorney of fact. And what does that mean?
When a judge says what, and they turn their ear, they turn their head, you know you in trouble. That's like if your mom say, "Wait, what did you say?" You know you cooked. You are cooked. You are flambéed. You are baked, fried, and laid to the side. It's over. Give it up. He said, "Attorney of facts." What does that even mean? What does that mean? Okay, let me back it up a little bit. Shout out to this judge. He already, okay. And this was in the courtroom, so I like this already. I don't like Zoom court. Okay, let's go.
Matthew Aldridge.
You were what?
The attorney of fact.
Attorney what?
Fact.
Attorney of fact. And what does that mean?
His authorization to do legal.
Are you a licensed attorney?
No, I'm simply an attorney of fact.
Okay. And does that mean you have a power of attorney? What is your name? What is your name?
My name?
Yes, sir.
I don't have.
You don't have a name? Pardon?
I'm an attorney of fact for the respondent area.
Well, let me explain to you. Only an attorney at law can stand in court and represent a criminal defendant. And to do so otherwise violates the criminal law statutes of the state of Tennessee and could land someone who attempts to represent themselves as an attorney at law in serious trouble. I understand what you're saying. I understand you're saying an attorney in fact. And what I want you to understand is that if you have a power of attorney, then you need to demonstrate that power of attorney. Do you have a legal document called a power of attorney?
I do not this time.
Okay. Then you don't have any authority to act on behalf of Matthew Aldridge in this court. You have no legal authority, nor do you have any authority through a legal document to represent or to act on behalf of Matthew Aldridge.
Why don't the court just let me file this document?
Show it to the bailiff and he'll show it to me. Oh, apparently there's a copy here. All right, this is in the state of Tennessee of Cheatham County and Chancery Court, which is filed in the wrong county because in the wrong court, because this is circuit court. You just be quiet.
You go to the courthouse, it comes up.
You need to listen to me instead of talking, okay?
Ooh, I like him.
This is a challenge to the standing. The Supreme Court of the United States has stated that no corporation has standing anything to man. And then there's a quotation for Rundle versus Delaware Raritan Canal Company. And then it said, as well as it being a maximum of law, citing certain Latin phrases, dissimilar things ought not to be joined by a definition of Black's Law Dictionary. So the respondent in error requires that the state of Tennessee Incorporated and Cheatham County Chancery Court prove their standing to proceed against a man in any court of law. You have 15 calendar days to prove your standing or forever yield to estoppel, waiver, and fraud, and cease and desist this proceeding immediately. More time is available if requested. And then this was signed by Matthew O'Neill Aldridge. Is that your signature?
That's the respondent in error signature.
All right. Well, I find that Matthew Neil Aldridge has failed to appear personally in this court for the plea day on his case, which is set for trial tomorrow. And as a result, you have no standing, sir, under what I know what you're trying to do is to try to use the sovereign citizen approach to this situation. And I'm simply telling you that you do not have the right to represent Matthew Neil Aldridge. If you are, in fact, Matthew Neil Aldridge, then you need to say so and stop this nonsense, because what you're attempting to do has no legal effect. You cannot challenge the criminal law or the jurisdiction of this court by simply filing some legal mumbo jumbo having to do with civil litigation. That has civil litigation in it. It is not a criminal case that you have cited. So it has no effect on this court regarding the criminal statutes of this court. This court is empowered under the Constitution of the United States of America and the Constitution of the state of Tennessee, and by the duly elected citizens of Cheatham County to empower and enforce the laws of the state of Tennessee. And that is what I'm going to do regarding Matthew Lynn Aldridge. Mr. Aldridge is set for today to appear in court personally on what we call our last plea day before his trial date tomorrow.
Is that an Article 3 trial?
To what?
Would that be an Article 3 trial? A trial by jury with jury?
It would be a trial by jury. Certainly, it would be.
Article 3 is crazy.
But I don't know who you are. And I don't think you have any authority if you are not Matthew Lynn Aldridge to appear before this court. And you're wasting valuable time to all of these other citizens who are here today. So when I'm talking, you stop talking.
I like him.
No, you will when I'm finished talking. You are wasting the court's time by doing this. And I'm just simply instructing you that if you are in fact Matthew Lynn Aldridge, then this is your last day to settle your case. The trial date is set for tomorrow, and unfortunately, it will not go forward because of the fact that I have a conflict and I have to be in Stewart County on a civil matter. So we're going to assign a new trial date for Matthew Lynn Aldridge. Now, is there a possible the jury warrants? I'm going to put a notice up there for tonight. If we don't need you tomorrow, but we need you on February the Right. To Matthew Aldridge and the individual standing before me, whose name must not be uttered, then we will set a July 15th trial date for Mr. Aldridge. Whatever this document is that you have filed is in fact invalid because it does not cite any valid criminal statute, and therefore I'm denying whatever that might be in the way of a motion. The trial date will be July 15th. The last day for Mr. Aldridge to enter a plea or go to trial will be July the 8th. July the 8th. Now, we're going to give you a card. If you are in fact Matthew Aldridge and you're just playing games with the court regarding this nonsense that you filed, then you may get this card and you may go on about your business. If you are not Matthew Aldridge, then I would suggest to you, you relay to Mr. Aldridge that he must appear on July the 8th, or a bond revocation will take place, and his case will be will take place with him in jail, incarcerated on the 15th. That's the judgment of the court. You need to take your piece of paper and go on about your business.
Go on about your business. I'm here for going about your business. Okay, all right. I like him. Okay. I like him. Now you got to mess up my algorithm. So now all these interesting what calls are popping up. I still like a little bit. I still need 50,000 volts to act right, man. I need a little bit of squabble. I need a little bit of get out the car. I'm gonna break the glass. I need a little bit of that. I need a little bit of Sergeant Shatter, a little bit of Sergeant Pepper, 50,000 volts of Deputy Zippy Zap. I need a little bit of that just every now and then. I just need some of that. Come on. Come on. You know you like a good taser. I can find some tasers that are crazy. Look, come on. Come on. Am I Chaos Junkie? Look, I like silence and peace and calm. But I like my body cam with a little bit of Zippy Zap. That's all. Don't judge me. I need brakes and tasers. There you go. Brakes, tasers, and sprays. Every now and then. Don't look. My name is Jason. I do like a little bit of, come on, a little 50,000 volts, 49.5 volts of act right. There's a new taser that they've been trying out that allows them to shoot 3 or 4 times. Because usually they get the taser and it has those prongs and they're attached to the weapon, and they have to disconnect it and put on another set to pop another one. And there's one I saw that actually is almost like a traditional gun, but it shoots 2 of them at a time, and it's crazy. I don't even know how it works, but it just seems crazy. Okay, there was one more that our good friend shared with me, and this was super short. So, all right, maybe this guy gets zippy zapped. That would win me over if this guy gets the act right. 50,000 volts act right would be very beneficial in this discussion. Trooper Bird. Hey, there's some notable people out here. There's some Missouri. Hey, we can watch some Louisiana State Patrol. Come on now. Now let's look. Come on now. We can watch some Louisiana State Patrol. Those guys are not playing. We can watch Georgia State Patrol, Highway Patrol, pit maneuvers. Come on now. Come on. A little bit of high-speed octane, a little burning of the rubber, Fast and Furious meets Chips. Come on. Work with your boy. A little Sovereign Citizen mixed in, a little bit of the wacky tobacco. Come on. Come on. All right, let's see what we got. Donut operator. What's donut operator? See, the people are feeling me. You feeling me, man. You feeling what I'm saying? Wait, what does this one say? Sorry, it's all caps. Sorry, I just let you know, but I'm dead over the lawyer, but I just became a judge of common sense. There we go. See? Hey, I'm not opposed to these. I'm not against these. I just like a little bit of oh, wait, what is it? Yeah, and handcuffs. We need some good old handcuffs. Wait, hold on. What you talking about? Pause. What you talking about, Jack? All right, let's keep this going. Jason, I just DM'd you. Oh, see? Hold on, okay, I'll pull it up in a second. See, I was about to go hang out with my wife and daughter. They're watching what are they watching? Prison Break. I have no idea what got my family watching this crazy show. That's the craziest show. Okay, let's watch this, Jason. Stay focused, Jason.
Still a crime. Still a crime.
But I'm not
Still a
a
crime.
corporation. I'm a living person.
Yep, and that's why you're standing in front of me. If you were dead, the case would be dismissed.
Oh no. Oh, I like her.
We head
already.
to Adrian, Michigan
Y'all
for a
won me over.
pretrial hearing. 41-year-old Brian Musgrove has been charged with embezzlement, using a computer to commit a crime, and larceny in a building.
Larceny in the building is crazy.
8 months earlier, Musgrove was arrested for allegedly stealing industrial tools and equipment valued at over $68,000 from his employer, a sawmill and lumber company. He was released on a $40,000 personal bond. And today, Musgrove appears before Judge Anna Marie Anzalone to discuss next steps in the case.
What's your name?
I'm here representing Brian Musgrove.
You're Brian Musgrove?
I'm here representing.
I have no idea what that means, so why don't you come up to the podium? So what is your name?
Brian Joseph Musgrove.
Okay, are you an attorney? What's your P number?
I'm not an attorney.
So then you can't represent Brian Musgrove. So you are a defendant, correct?
I'm an ex-executor on that estate.
Okay, so none of that is valid or legal. So you have Michael Dagger Margosian. Okay, so he's your attorney. Okay, so go have a seat. When Mr. Dagger Margosian gets here, I'll call your case, okay?
Later, Musgrove's court-appointed attorney, Michael Dagger Margosian, joins the hearing remotely.
Mr. Musgrove, are you asking to no longer have counsel represent you?
What I'm understanding is that the court is a private,
So
for-profit.
Mr. Musgrove, I know where you're going with this, and none of that is valid.
It appears Musgrove is trying to use the sovereign citizen defense.
I'm not the all caps name. The court.
None of that is valid. None of that is law. You are standing in my courtroom. I have jurisdiction over you. So none of that is valid under the law of the state of Michigan or the Constitution of the United States of America.
What do you mean it is?
No.
The Supreme Court says it is.
Nope, not valid. So what you are talking about is not going to get you out of this case. You're not going to be able to say all those things because it's not valid.
Everyone involved in this court case has a financial interest in the case.
I don't have a financial interest in your case. I get paid by the state of Michigan, whether you plead, whether it gets dismissed. I don't make any money off
In order for there to be a crime, there has to be a victim. There is no.
Well, the victim that's alleged in this would be that business.
Right, and I can't face that accuser because that business can't get on the stand for me to ask questions, and a third party.
But their representative can. Yes, they can. Yes, they can. Yes, they can.
Despite the judge's explanation, Musgrove continues to argue.
All the laws and statutes that you guys go by
are
for
legal.
Corporations. They're for
Still a crime. Still a crime.
But I'm not
Still a crime.
corporation. I'm a living person.
Yep, and that's why you're standing in front of me. If you were dead, the case would be dismissed.
Oh, I like her.
So, do you want to represent yourself, or do you want to have an attorney to represent you?
I need some time to think.
A month later, Musgrove accepted a deal, pleading guilty to larceny in a building in exchange for the embezzlement and computer charges being dismissed. He was sentenced to 36 months probation and ordered to pay restitution of $21,660 to his former employer.
That's allowed. Okay, I can get with that one. I like her. Okay, y'all might have won me over with her. I see. Amethyst is understanding what I'm saying. Brakes and tasers are insulin for candy overdose. There we go. All right, so let's get some taser in. Let's get a little bit of taser in here. Y'all like, look, man, what are we doing tonight, Jason? We're doing a candy-free night. That's it. What's donut operator? What is that? That's a podcaster, right? Donut operator is a guy who throws out the crazy girls to the followers that says, who's going to fix her? Who's going to fix her? It's crazy. All right. Let me see. Okay, I'm looking through the comments. Y'all are wild in these comments. I don't know. What's the difference between bond and bail? If I understand it correctly, bond is what the court calls it when they set a limit. I'm sorry, they set the amount in order for you to be able to leave from court, leave until you return. That's the bond. And because they want you to come back. But if you, no, I don't think that's right either. Okay, I don't know. I'm making that up. I was making that up. Well, we'll look. We'll ask Grok. Here, let me pull this one in. This one's funny. Let's bring this in. Shout out to Biblical Worldview. I appreciate this one. This is fun. All right, let's go. Them porch pirates, they serious.
That shit don't even be yours. You doing all that for what? And fuck you and your punk ass package.
I think that's staged.
You got that set on.
Shout out, man. Porch pirates are terrible, man. Porch pirates are terrible. All right, let's keep this game going. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much. All right. This was fun. I don't want to talk about anything real serious today. Shout out to A Biblical Worldview over on, not only on Twitter, but also on Substack. She puts out, I'm sorry, Buy Me a Coffee. Please forgive me. She's on Buy Me a Coffee. And she puts out some great content every day. You be crushing it, Biblical Worldview. Shout out to her. Let me see if I can find her project real quick and send it to y'all so y'all can check out what she's doing over there. I'm looking for it real quick. And I don't know if she's still in the chat. All right. Can't find it, but give me a second. I'll locate it in a second. All right. This is the last one. I got one last fun sovereign citizen, and then we're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go in there and rub my wife's feet and talk to her, say things to her, say things to my bride. All right, good people. This should be fun. It's a military wife. Like, wait, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? To me, that's crazy. Why would you put yourself I don't think I'm sorry. No, she's not a sovereign citizen. She just violated a traffic law. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. All right, let's bring it in. Let's go. Green Hearts in chat when you can hear.
On January 27, 2025, an officer pulled over a vehicle for cutting through a parking lot to avoid a stoplight.
Hello, Officer Perry, MKPD. Reason I pulled you over is because you're cutting through this.
Good morning. So is everybody else. There's one right behind you. There was one right here that just turned, but you got me. So good morning.
All right. Well, actually, I've been sitting here the whole time doing traffic crash.
Okay. Well, it's literally right behind you, but yeah. And then there's
So-
one that just cut right in front of me too. So that's okay. That's
Okay.
okay. You got me.
You know what? I don't know what you're talking about
Of course. Okay.
because I've been sitting here the whole time.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. And there's no
literally
need to
one right
argue.
behind you. Yes. Good morning. Okay.
Do you have your registration insurance?
That's.
And if you happen to be talking about the Jeep and the Hyundai, that was a traffic crash that I was taking care of.
No, it wasn't that. It was
Okay,
literally
because-
another car right behind
Okay.
us.
All right,
All right.
we ain't gotta argue. We ain't
No,
gotta argue.
I'm not going to argue with you.
I'm not arguing.
Driver's license.
That's what I have on me right now. I'm sorry.
Your husband works for the U.S. Defense, or you work? Okay. I'm going to tell you right now, you should know better then.
I know. We just moved here, so I just came straight from the base. That's all I use. I know that's not an excuse, but that's what I have right now on me, and I just switched my bag, so that's why.
Okay, not having a driver's license makes me believe that you don't have a valid driver's license.
Okay. I mean, literally, that's what I have. Like, you can.
Well, you don't need to
Costco
show me
card.
all.
I'm just letting you
I mean,
know.
there's no need to be a smart mouth because I'm going to tell you what, that's going to talk your way into a ticket. Okay.
I'm just letting you know that's what.
Yeah,
I
but there's
have.
no reason to be smart with me.
I'm not trying
because
to.
right now you're looking at 2 tickets.
Okay, well, I'm not trying to. You're making it feel like I'm purposely not giving you my driver's license. And I don't.
No, I didn't say that. I'm telling you, you should know better because your husband works
No,
for
I
the
understand, but you're making me
Okay,
feel.
you're
I'm just
arguing
letting
with
you
me.
know how I-
What's your address, please? All right. What's your insurance provider?
USAA.
All right. Do you want to go ahead and turn the vehicle off and step outside for me, please?
That's why.
Well, right now you don't have a driver's license, all right? And I need to, once you step out here, that's why. All right, seatbelt off.
But I would like to know why I have to step out just because I
See?
don't have a.
Hard head. See, that's what I'm talking about. Just be obedient. This is what we're looking at with the whole thing up in Minnesota. Just be obedient. Do what, well, first of all, don't even be there. That woman shouldn't have even been there. But just be obedient. Do what you're told to do. The best way to support law enforcement is to be obedient and stay out of law enforcement. That's it. That's how I, as a Black man, support law enforcement. I try to stay out of it. I try to obey the rules as best I can. Just be obedient. Good gracious. It's just like this. Well, when they ask you to get out the side of the car, it's a rare incident that you're going to get back in the car. We already know that. We already know how this is going to go. But just be hard heads. Make sure you're arrested behind. Just be obedient. Just do what you're supposed to do. There's nothing wrong with it. Just do it. Just do it. Just say yes. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Just do it. Y'all ain't wrestling me on the ground. I'm too old. I might break. You ain't wrestling me on the ground. I'm gonna be obedient. And I like my car windows. I don't want to have to go get them retinted. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna let you go ahead. I'm gonna get out the car. Just stop being disobedient.
Because I'm going to read you your rights and I'm going to talk to you. I'm not going to ask you again.
That's that finger. Oh man, that's the Karen finger. She done unleashed the Karen finger on her. That's a new weapon. We had the taser, we got the spray, we got the window break, and now we got the we got the Karen finger. The Karen finger said, no, look, this is gonna be the last time we talk about it. No, she doesn't like being on camera. I said the Karen finger. That's so crazy. She said, look, you got this is the last time. This is the last time. Oh, there she is. Shout out to A Biblical Worldview. Thank you so much, friend. You ain't wrestling me to the ground. Nope. Nope. I'm just gonna obey.
Step out of the vehicle. That's all I wanted to know.
Should have stepped back. Okay, you know it's going down.
So you're arresting me? Step out of the vehicle. No, I want to know. You're arresting me? I'm not going to ask you again.
The finger of power.
Know if you're, excuse you. Absolutely not. Coach, excuse you. Oh my God. I just said step out of the vehicle. Oh my God, stop.
Come on, where's Taser? She said one more time. Okay, let's be honest. Let's have a real honest conversation. What do you think the police are going to? I'm sorry. What do you expect normal citizens to do if they hear you yelling and screaming and acting ridiculous, and they see a police officer pulling you out of a car? Do you really think that I'm going to run over there and interfere with the police officer? Is that your thought? That I'm gonna run out there, we're gonna stop the cops? Do you think, like, what do you think is really gonna happen with you screaming and wailing and doing all this kind of shenanigans? What's supposed to happen? What's the script? Because I know what's not gonna happen. The hitman is not messing with you. Remember, I told you this is a dictatorship here at Whitaker Park. Otherwise, I'm obeying. I'm doing what the people tell me to do. And the people are not telling me to go over there. The Lord is not telling me to go over there. That's what Jesus is not telling me to do. I'm not gonna do that. What do you expect these people to do? Okay, let's go. Zap her, please. Where my zapper? Oh,
I need help.
There we go. You still ain't got out the car though. You
Please
still
don't
have
touch me. I will get out. Don't touch
to get out.
me.
Get out.
Step out now. If this other officer gets here.
That's the thing. I hate when they say, I'm finna get out. I'm finna get out. I'm about to. I'm moving. I'm getting out. But you're not. Your foot is still in. Both of your feet are in the wheel well of the car. Get your feet out. Get your hind parts turned. And step out. Like, just stop it. Them tears. Nope. Nobody cares. Oh yeah, we should have ordered popcorn. That's something I need to have in my store is popcorn. Got hoodies, we have popcorn. That's what we should be. Right, come on, Taser. That's what we need. She had plenty of time to get out the car. Ride the lightning is crazy. Officer Sparky needs to step into the chat. Let's go.
We're both grabbing you and pulling you out. But she literally forced the door open. Yes.
No.
She forced the door open on me.
Don't come up there, officer. Nope. Husband, don't come up there.
You're going to pick yourself up for resisting. If you don't do as I say now. You ripped me out of my car.
She didn't rip you out. That's the bad thing.
Out of my car.
No, that's false advertisement. That's false advertisement because we are here. There's 280 of us here. We want to see you get ripped out of the car. We have not been given what we came here for. That's actually false advertisement. You need to be glad I don't rage quit on this video. We are here to see you get yanked out the vehicle. We come on. Let's
got yourself for resisting. You are going to go to jail. I'm done. Out.
False advertisement is crazy.
Your husband can come pick up this car. I need you out now.
No, send the car to car jail too. Step out of the car. Step out. You're still in the car.
I've asked her to step out of the vehicle multiple times. I can't get her out of the vehicle. She has no driver's license. I want to read her rights back here.
You're going to jail.
She's never been issued one based on what teletype is telling me, but who knows? And I haven't even read her rights.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Put me out there to 1101. All right, ma'am. You need to step out of the car.
Do it.
right?
What do you think is going to happen?
Step out of the car, ma'am. The show's over. Step out of the car.
But the bad thing is she gonna end up getting her man over there, and her man gonna end up going to jail. Like, I don't think people fully conceptualize. None of this is going to change. It's not going to. You're not going to get out here fighting off a police officer, screaming and caterwailing all out here on the side of the interstate, and they're just going to let you get back in the car and drive off. That's not going to happen. There is no world where that happens. You're going to jail. It's over. You might now. The problem is, do you go to jail with 2 charges, or do you go to jail with 5 charges? Do you go to jail with a spit mask in a hobble, or do you go to jail just with the handcuffs? But you're gonna go to jail. That's just it. There's no other way around it.
Because you're crying doesn't mean you can't walk. You do what the police say, they won't touch you.
Yeah, okay.
Step back here by my car. I have the mortar case.
Put your hands behind your back now.
Now, this is gonna sound. Now there are gonna be some people mad at me. I know y'all not gonna like this, but personally, this is one of those examples where a male officer would have got her out that car. And sometimes a female officer is just not the right one. I'm pretty sure the female is probably the same size as this woman, same build. That officer came right there. He raised his voice. He gave her that stern voice. She got that revelation. I think if that officer had pulled her over, I think she would have complied sooner than this. That's just me. I'm just saying. Not trying to be mean to ladies at all like that, but there's some roles I just don't think they go well. They just don't match. And this is one of them. And now imagine if this officer was trying to get me out the car and I was acting like this woman, she'd have a bad day. Now, granted, I already told y'all that I'm gonna obey, but let's just pretend that I wasn't obeying, right? She gonna have a bad day. And I've seen 2 women try to get a man out and they both had a bad day. So that's just me. I'm just a little observation, not trying to be mean to the ladies. I love the ladies, but this one right here is just another proof positive. This might not be the job for ladies. She got that act right though. She got that revelation though.
You know. You have the right to remain silent. Any things that you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to your lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions, and you have him with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any question if you wish. If you decide to answer questions without a lawyer present, you'll still have the right to stop answering at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to your lawyer. Do you understand your rights? With that in mind, do you wish to speak to me? I'm not going to deal with this smart ass talk anymore. Yes or no question.
Just put her in the car. What do you want to talk to her about?
Yeah.
No license.
Nothing. Never issued.
Put her in the car. We ain't gonna talk to her
later.
All right.
Doesn't want to talk? It's fine. You have a driver's license? That's fine.
Oh, am I answering your questions? I'm sorry. Am I literally? No,
We don't have time.
Yeah,
we're
I wanted-
done. Okay.
Take some.
Do you have anything on you that's going to poke me, harm me in any way?
Okay, so there's a police officer. Let's see her. Dang it, let's see the female.
What's going on? How you doing?
She's a little bit taller. She's a little bit more. All right, she's a little bit taller than her. She's a little bit more stocky than I thought that she was. The officer. Okay. I don't know. Maybe she might throw me around. Okay.
You're the quick pediatrics. Like I never had a DUI. I don't know. Because she had her pulled over when I came by here. Literally 15 minutes ago. She's still sitting in the car. And I was like, what the hell?
Well, she was screaming. I couldn't hear over the radio. I heard a lot of radio traffic, so I got pulled. And I can't hear what's going on. I look at you, I'm like, yo, I need help. I gotta get this chip out.
Yeah, I had no idea. I heard you yell something, and I thought they were phoning me out. I was like, yeah, take it, 1-4, step forward.
Oh.
And I was like,
Absolutely.
I didn't hear my number, but like I said, I couldn't hear shit.
Yeah, I mean, she had attitude with me from the start. She gives me this defensive
It's a DOD.
military, ID. I said, where's your driver's license? I just use that. I said, no, you need a valid driver's license. Oh, well, I switch purses out and stuff. I use this all the time. I said, no, that's not valid.
She
So,
ran out of New York then, right?
Virginia, I ran her out of.
Virginia,
Yeah. Florida as well. And
It was at this moment
couldn't find her
she
either.
knew she messed up.
I mean, it's a shame because I really, somebody that's
Well, yeah, she doesn't want to.
it's show.
Okay, I hate it because I got fearful. I'm fearful, y'all. All right, I'm fearful. There's still 9 minutes left in this video. There's 3 police here. There's 2 vehicles, 2 police cars. I really hope the husband doesn't show up and get arrested. I really don't. But I'm like, there's a lot of time left. There's a lot of time left. And I don't know why. I'm just looking through real quick. The husband's there. But let's see. He don't look like he went to jail. Okay. Whew. I was worried.
Knows what Florida says. She's never been issued a driver's license. So she knows she shouldn't be driving if that's the case.
It's crazy.
Doesn't show suspended. All I wanted to do was talk to her and see if maybe, with this new system, who knows?
This is what it is. If she doesn't want to talk and tell you what state she has a driver's license out of without giving it to you.
I'll try to talk to her and see what state she has. What's her name?
Danielle.
So
at the same time, I can clock on resisting because
I
was trying to pull her out. She's strong.
Hello. Hi, Danielle. I'm Officer Guevara, Cape Coral Police Department. What license are you driving out of? Do you have a license at all?
I do. It's Texas.
Texas?
Yeah, I can give you my social. I
Okay.
don't know why she didn't ask me for that.
So what she's saying that she asked you and you gave her an extremely hard time.
No, she asked me if I had a driver's license and she made me feel like I was lying to her. I literally showed her my bag. I just switched it. People forget shit.
Sure.
I literally don't have it on me, but I do
but it's
have
out of Texas?
one. Yeah.
So
But you didn't tell him that though. When she asked you that, you should have said, I have a license out of Texas. That would have been easier and probably wouldn't have you in the back seat about to go downtown. Like, I'm sorry. Because if we go back to the beginning, the officer doesn't have to be kind to you. If they say something out of pocket and you just she just gave her a Department of Defense badge. I don't even know what that is. Okay, well, let's go.
I didn't really want her to have a head injury. I could have tried to pull her feet out, and I grabbed him, I thought twice, because I didn't have somebody else, and I didn't want to risk that.
Yeah. So the reason why you were detained is because you gave her extremely hard time. Okay.
I wasn't resisting. I literally asked her if she was asked if she said, get out of your car so I can read your rights. I said, wait a minute. It clicked. And I said, well, why are you she didn't say that before. She said that the second time. And then I said, well,
You know
wait.
what? You know what you do? You just be obedient. And you might say a little silent prayer like, Lord, don't let me go to jail today. I don't want to go to jail. I'm not built for jail. You can say that prayer and the Lord may or may not answer it. But what you don't want to do is sit there and fight with the police officer. That's just the part that you don't do. What you don't do is fight with the police officer. What you do is pray as you're obedient, doing what the officer told you to do. That's all I'm saying.
You arresting me? And then she said, I'm reading your rights, get out of the car. And then I said, what? And she literally went into my car and forced herself in and started yanking me out.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know why she was doing what she was doing. That's all I was asking her. And she got frustrated and upset and went into my car and yanked me out.
In the hole of I'm crying and I can't get out of my car. I do not have time for that. Not at all. Get out of the car. You can cry all you want out of the car.
We're gonna double check
I like
Texas. You said, right? You have a license from?
Yes, and my husband is on his way. He drives a motorcycle, so I don't know about my car. But
Okay. You guys live here in Cape or? Okay. All right. So just hang tight for me, okay?
okay, thank you.
You want to run her out of Texas? She said she has a valid deal out of Texas.
1101.
You put yourself in this position.
The people cut you here, I see, man.
Bank parking lot, this one, or pull out of the bank lot and then pull them over into here. Usually, they usually come in here, but this
So what's the violation? Oh, driving off the roadway?
16074. So section 2, let it to avoid a traffic control question. Stop sign or the red light.
Good to know.
I didn't see what that
Just
said.
trying to get here. Everyone's an idiot today.
Oh, either way.
Joe.
Yeah.
I know, and she's like, I always show everybody this.
What is that?
This is not a driver's
Spouse
license.
ID. DOD.
Why does she not have a driver's license?
This doesn't have one.
But like, why not though?
It's expired 3 years ago. Yeah.
No, but I'm saying
Oh.
like, why would you not just go get your license? Like, it doesn't.
Because she's somebody special.
And that's the attitude she had. She goes to me.
Yeah, she would get out of the
I told
car.
her, I said, you should know better. And she's like, because she was cutting through here. And she's like, yeah, you know.
Let me let her know that. So your license is expired since 2022. Do you have any other license in any other state? So technically, you don't have a license, theoretically.
Massachusetts. I mean, that's probably
How long have you been living in Florida?
since
Since May of this year, or last year?
no, this past year.
Yeah,
So
too long.
2024 May.
Yeah.
And where were you?
You got 6 months because this is January of 2025. So yeah, you had 6 months to change your license over. I think it's 60 days.
Massachusetts.
No, Virginia.
Virginia. Do you have a Virginia license?
Ma'am, you
So
going
it's
to jail.
just Texas.
I might have Mass, but for now it's just Texas.
Yeah. So the Texas one expired in 2022.
Hey, well, I didn't know that.
Where were
I
you
really
after
didn't
that?
know that.
You should know that.
Where? I'm sorry. What?
Where were you after 2022?
God.
Oh, it's 30 days. Okay, my bad.
Hawaii.
Hawaii. Okay. Do you have a Hawaii license or no?
No.
No, you never took that out.
I breached it, unlocked the vehicle, pulled out. This
Yes.
is probably the boyfriend.
I'm guessing so.
He works at the
That's how
Department
you
of
think your
Defense.
husband's here.
Shut that door. That door slam is glorious.
Does she want anything with her?
How can we help you?
Well, I just wondering what the cause for the stop was.
She's cutting through a lane.
Okay.
Well, parking lot.
Okay. And then the cause for pulling her out of her vehicle?
Because I asked her to step out of the vehicle and she refused.
For what purpose?
Well, she's going to jail right now because she has no driver's license.
Actually, she does have a driver's license.
Where?
Okay.
Huh? From Texas.
It's expired by more than 2 years.
And as a military service member that's also passed on to the spouse, I already have it pulled up on my phone. It's on my bike. It's still valid. You can't use it as an ID, but it's a valid license.
So, but you've been living in Florida since May of last year, correct?
That's
correct. So you can't have a Texas license if you're living in Florida.
That's not true. As I'm an active duty military, yes, we can.
Okay.
You can't have an expired driver's license by over 6 months. It's a criminal offense. It doesn't matter if you're in the military. I'm in the military too.
Then you should know.
It doesn't matter. You can have a license out of another state. That is true.
Yes.
But you still have to have a valid license.
It is valid.
Is she deployed right now? No, she's not. That's the only excuse to not keep your license renewed. Do it right now then. I can tell you that you still have to have a valid license.
He about to get arrested. He came up in here fresh with the mouth. He gonna end up going to jail. Okay, what's Captain Jack say? Thank you so much for the 20. Yes, some women shouldn't be officers. However, I wasn't one of them. That department probably requires a second officer on scene to remove a combative subject from the vehicle, or the officer was scared. Okay, she was trying to do it, and I've seen those, by the way. I've seen ones where they just wait, they just kind of fiddle faddle around till the partner comes, and then everything goes a different direction. She was trying to get her out the car by herself. So I think that, I don't know if that policy applies in Cape Coral, Captain Jacks. And again, I could be wrong, but she was trying to get her out of here, and there was no backup. There was nobody around to help her out. Because then when the motorcycle cop came, that was the second cop, and she actually had to call him, flag him from down the road, down the parking lot. So no, that was it though. But all right, the husband about to end up getting himself arrested. Lord have mercy. Have mercy. Oh, it's been a lot of time.
They can have a license out of a different state, but they still have to have a valid license.
Yeah, to be able to drive.
He's in his chain. He's just
If
crazy.
you are a military duty member, spouse, or dependent and are stationed outside the state of Texas, not outside the state of the United States, the expiration date of your Texas ID is automatically extended unless your driver's license has been suspended, canceled, or revoked, which it has not.
Where are you guys stationed at?
South Fort Myers, Colonial, and Fowler.
Are you like a recruiter or something?
On temporary.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out why there would be a station there. I've never heard of that. What statute is that?
That is.
Yeah, but we're looking at 2022. This is 2 years.
Yeah.
3
years. Yeah. What am I thinking?
Then that's fine because it doesn't have the time.
Because you've only been, I don't think so.
And it's
I'm worried about that part.
Out of state back at 10, Tech 24.
Yeah, can't see that.
The highlighted one. Sorry,
that's okay.
Dawn's got me going. That's why I'm a little shaky.
It's understandable. The problem is when she was asked to step out of the vehicle,
She had a resisting charge too.
She was.
But why was she asked to step
We
out
don't
of
have
the
to have
vehicle?
a reason other than officer safety. If we're requesting you to step out of the vehicle, you have to step out of the vehicle.
Well,
If you do not,
feel like you're unsafe.
because right
You guys are
now
the ones with guns,
she didn't
not her.
have a driver's license. She did not have a valid driver's
She
license.
go to jail. So
Which
what happens?
we need to interview her to determine whether or not she has a valid driver's license. Okay, but we asked her to step out of the vehicle and she
doesn't
refused to
have to.
comply.
Yes,
But she
she
does.
does.
Unless you have a.
All right,
No.
I'm done. You know what? I'm taking
That's
her.
all right.
And she's
Dad
gonna
will
get
be in touch with
resistant
you guys. It's all right.
So,
What do you want to do with the vehicle? You want to tow it?
I'm going to drive.
You gonna take it?
Yeah. I'm going to park my vehicle in a secure parking lot.
All right.
And then I'm going to take the vehicle.
Cool.
That's all right. Yeah.
All right, man.
That's good?
Good, man.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Absolutely.
ask
What?
ask Christensen about.
I'm still a little conflicted about because between them they were in Texas. I'm sorry, they were in Texas. That's where she got her driver's license. Then they went to Massachusetts, and now they're in Florida. And before they were in Texas, they were in Alaska or somewhere else. I can't believe that they would just allow you to have an expired driver's license and say, well, because you're here, and they've been there in Florida for 2 years. Or however long they've been in Florida long enough to get a renewed license. That just seems weird that they would allow them to be able to do that, because she would have she's been going on for 24 months, maybe even longer. Or Hawaii, that's what they said, Hawaii. To me, I don't know about that. I don't know. Now I can see if there's no way to get your license. If he was in theater, then okay, maybe that would make sense because he's involved and he can't do something. But what about the wife? I mean, she's just literally driving. Go get your license renewed. I don't know. I'm respect to military persons. I just don't know about that excuse there. Okay, we're almost done.
I'll look it up. I mean, either way, she refused to get out of the vehicle. So
Yeah, you got resisting all the way.
I mean, it can act as an ID, but it can't act as a driver's license. That's what it comes down to.
All right,
And the
resistant.
fact
Oh,
that
sorry.
it's like you said.
All right, hold on. Back that up. Sorry about that.
I mean, it can act as an ID, but it can't act as a driver's license. That's
Wait,
what it
where'd it
comes
go?
down to.
All right, she was charged with resisting without violence and cited for driving with an expired DL for greater than 6 months. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, I feel like that's not a good. I don't know. Let's keep it going. Let's see what happens.
And the fact that it's like
As
you said,
as part of a pretrial diversion agreement, she admitted to committing the offenses and agreed to obtain a valid driver's license.
3 years now, there's plenty of time to renew that. So, all right.
The state attorney's office subsequently dismissed the charges. To me, I feel like she also knew that she didn't have a valid driver's license, hence why she's running around with the Department of Defense badge. I don't think it's a matter of, oh, I left it in my other purse or it's in my other wallet. I think she did that because she's been doing that, probably. Okay. Cape is notorious for enforcing laws, extreme MAGA county there. Okay. All right, let's see. I think it's the end of it.
I just know if you need anything.
I will. Thanks, guys.
All right, that was the end of it. Shout out for sure. That was interesting. Okay. just want to have a little bit of fun today, have a little bit of discussion, looking at some body cam footage. I thought it would be fun. Maybe we get a little Captain Taser, might get a little bit of Sergeant Shatterglass, a little bit of Sergeant Pepper Spray, that kind of stuff like that. The Karen finger up in the building, all that kind of stuff like that. Oh, we had some sovereign citizens enter the chat as well. Yo, thank you so much, Captain Jax. What did you say here? Thank you so much for the 10. If that officer notified the military, those two fools would be in big trouble. They are using that military exemption to subvert the law. Their attitude sent her to jail, idiots. Yeah, like if she had just said, hey, I have an ID from wherever, from Texas. If she had told the officer that she had an ID from Texas, and got out of the car, because the officer did ask her to get out of the car. And I think we wouldn't have had this conversation. It would have gone a different way. I feel like, but people do what they do, and then they realize that there are consequences. There are consequences out here in this world. We can't just be doing stuff. We can't just be saying, oh, I don't want to do that. All right. Oh, what is this? Okay.
This body-worn camera incident captures a routine traffic stop in the state of Illinois, initiated for an expired vehicle registration.
Oh, man. Okay, this is the last one. I promise y'all. I promise you. We're not going to do body cam all night. We could, though. But we could. But we're not. I could tell from the beginning, from the first clip, I knew this is going to be fun. This one's going to go bad. You know why? Because we got bonnets in the chat. Whenever you got bonnets in the chat, you just know things are not going to go very well. You just know it's not going to go well. What is it? What does Ruben say here? Texas Transportation Code. Squiggly line 521.028 allows a husband in the military. We keep our original state ID or DL and do not have to renew. Does not mention dependent. Interesting. So I wonder what he was reading, because he said something about spouses and dependents. Well, thank you so much for the 5, Mike. Mike says, thanks for the quiet wind down tonight. Love your channel. I appreciate you. By the way, let's take a real quick. The term gaslight, everybody uses it and all that kind of stuff like that. A couple years ago, I didn't understand what the term meant. I admit I didn't understand it. And somebody recommended the actual movie. There's an old black and white called Gaslight. And lo and behold, it makes so much sense when you watch the movie. So I'm just wondering, if I did a watch party watching Gaslight, I think it's still on Amazon Prime. I'll look it up real quick. I think it's still on Amazon Prime. Would y'all, if we did it and then maybe watched it on, because I don't know if I can watch it on YouTube without the copyright strike. Or I can watch it on YouTube and make it unlisted. I don't know. But if I watch it, if I watch it one night, would y'all want to watch Gaslight? And we just kind of watch it and have a laugh. Maybe we'll do Sunday. Let me make sure it's still available while I'm sitting there cracking jokes. Yeah, it's from 1944. Yeah. Okay, cool. I still got it. Okay, cool. Oh, wait, no, I don't. I gotta buy that thing. Oh, here it is right here. I got it. Okay. Is this the one I watched? Yeah, this is crazy. All right, so if I watch it, would y'all want to watch it? Okay. So I'm gonna find, let me make sure I can do it. If I can't do it on YouTube, I might just switch over and do it on Substack, or maybe even on Twitter, or maybe on Rumble or whatever. But I like it because it does help you understand when people use the term gaslighting. Because I will say, of all of the words that have kind of, morphed into the common parlance, I think gaslighting is probably one of the few words that's still kind of native. I mean, still kind of faithful to its original term. I mean, whereas some other words have just gone way off the rails. But I think gaslighting is still pretty that's kind of what they're talking about. Anyway, okay, let's bring this back in. We're going to watch this and we can get out of here. Thank y'all so much. I will let y'all know. Oh, don't forget, this coming Tuesday, 7:00. We're kicking off our Screw Tape Letters book discussion. And we're just going to go through the book, slow drag through the book. I got lots of good questions to ask and hear your conversation about it. The link is on my channel, and I'll put it in the chat as well if you haven't signed up for it. And the audiobook is linked in the description, so you can listen to the audiobook if you haven't read it, because we can do the audiobook just the same. All right, so I'll put that in there while we're watching our body cam. Let's go. Let's go. Greenheart's in chat when you can hear.
This body-worn camera incident captures a routine traffic stop in the state of Illinois, initiated for an expired vehicle registration. The driver, later identified as Miss Gilbert, remains seated while the officer requests license and insurance documentation. During the interaction, the officer observes what he believes to be cannabis in plain view inside the vehicle. The encounter escalates when the officer orders the driver out of the car, announces an arrest for driving on a suspended license, and physically attempts to remove her while she questions the commands being given.
Go ahead and stay in the vehicle for me. Go ahead and stay in the vehicle for me. There's a traffic stop. Stay in the vehicle.
Be obedient.
Off of Highway 50 and
It's Regency right there.
Huh?
This is CC Food Mart. I think the address is 1011 West Highway 50.
West Highway 50.
Do me a favor and could you go ahead and get off the phone real quick? We'll do our business and then be on your way, ma'am.
I'm listening.
Okay. Do you got your driver's license and insurance on the vehicle? The reason I stopped the vehicle is the registration's almost been expired for about a year now. Were you aware of that?
No, I haven't been aware, but I've been trying to get this mug.
Could you go ahead and hand me that plastic bag that looked like a little bit of weed in there? And your purse, ma'am?
What about it?
Just hand it to me real quick.
Why?
Because I saw it. That gives me probable cause.
Probable cause for what?
We can do this easy way or however. I'll work with you if you work with me, okay? Is that all it is? Thank you. You got your driver's license and insurance on the vehicle?
Hold on. You got Highway 50 Yeah.
Tell her the address is 1011 West Highway 50.
1011 West 50.
Should I see your ID real quick? And do you have insurance on it, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have an app or anything on your phone by chance? Said no? Do me a favor. Whenever you find it, just give me a thumbs up and I'll come and check it out, okay? Find it, Miss Gilbert? Okay, that's been expired for over a year. Do you have
No, that's an old one, but it's the same thing.
Can you pull up a Geico app on your policy or get policy on your phone or anything?
No, it's through my mom. My mom is on the phone.
See if she could get you a copy of it and send it to you.
I don't, the original copy, the new copy is at home, but you can still run it and it's up to date.
You're supposed to have a valid card on your account.
I don't card.
Is your mom looking for a valid one?
Huh?
Is your mother looking for a valid insurance card by chance?
No, my mom, send it to me.
Hang tight, I'll be back with you in a second. Let me know if you find one, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Because in the state of Illinois, even though it's illegal recreationally, it still has to be an odorless, sealed.
It is odorless.
No, it is not. I saw it though.
You saw it, but you didn't
Yeah, that's
smell
called probable cause. It's still illegal to possess, and if you're going to have it in the state of Illinois, it has to be in the container you get it from in the dispensary. It has to be sealed still and odorless and childproof.
So I'm not a child. Ain't nobody in it.
It doesn't matter. By state statute, it has to be in the sealed container.
Oh, have mercy.
Yeah, it's being seized at this point.
Be quiet or you're going to get seized.
No, just send it to me.
Well, actually, go ahead and step out for me real quick, okay?
For what?
Just step out and we'll talk out here.
For what?
Because I am allowed to direct you to step out of the vehicle, ma'am.
But what is the purpose?
Because you're going to be placed under arrest for driving on a suspended driver's license.
And if you notice over on the passenger side, there's another officer has come up, and I think he was riding a motorcycle because you can hear a motorcycle earlier rolling up. I don't know if he's a motorcycle officer or what, but anyway, just something I noticed. Okay, keep going.
How?
Your license is suspended. I'll explain that all out of the vehicle. Come on. Come on. Ma'am, step out of the vehicle.
Mom,
step out of the vehicle. I'm not trying to get you any extra charges. Just step out.
I'm getting arrested for a license suspension.
Ms. Gilbert, step out of the vehicle.
I am.
Come on, let's go.
You don't have to touch me.
Well, then step out.
I am.
Are you trying to get a obstruction
But you're
charges?
not,
No,
though.
you
Then
just
step
told
out.
me to do something.
Then step out.
You just told me to do something.
Ms. Gilbert,
right?
I'm trying to work with you as much as I possibly can.
You just told me to do something, right? He just told me to do something.
Just step out of the vehicle. Go ahead and set your phone up on top of the vehicle.
You just told me to do
Set
something.
your phones on top of the vehicle.
Mom.
I'm trying to work with you as much as I possibly can. Ms. Gilbert.
Hold on, I'm fin
Relax.
let
No,
go.
I'm fin too is not going
Let
through.
go.
Relax, you're gonna
Let
make
go.
this
No,
a lot
you
worse.
you making it. I'm not because he putting his hands on me.
Relax.
You just
Relax.
told me to do something. I can't even
Relax.
do it. Let
Relax.
me go. Let
Relax,
me go.
man.
No,
This
just
is
be
why you
obedient.
detaining me.
Just
Relax.
be obedient.
No.
You're being placed under arrest. You're gonna be
That's what
detained.
I'm saying.
You're being
I can't-
placed under arrest.
They don't get broke. They don't get broke.
I cannot do that. Look, I will relax if you just.
Don't let go of the phone. Please let go of the phone. You're not going anywhere.
I'm not going nowhere.
You're going in jail.
Relax.
Relax.
That's what I'm talking about. Like,
Relax.
don't worry about it.
You can still talk to her.
No, that's disrespectful. Y'all can't detain me and put
You're
your
not being
hands
detained.
on
You're
me.
being placed under
Y'all
arrest.
can't put your hands on me. Y'all just
not
telling me
true.
to do it the right order and y'all telling me to do otherwise, but then y'all put your hands on me. That's not right.
Relax. Relax, okay? Relax.
Look at my finger.
Relax.
Damn, why you bending my finger?
Relax.
Well, tell him to let go of my finger.
You going to jail.
You going to jail. Handcuffs on me without you there grabbing my finger like
Ms.
that.
Gilbert,
Let
is there
me
anything
go.
else?
Shut my door, please.
Well, anything
Man,
else I need to know about?
Let's go to jail.
Anything in the
Shut
vehicle?
my door.
Just go to jail.
And thank you.
We will take your door now.
Is there anything else you need?
Yes, I need my purse.
Relax.
Don't keep walking towards the car.
You're not gonna be able to do it.
Shut my door.
All right, let's
They not shutting my door. That's what I'm saying.
Who cares?
We're not gonna leave your car door open.
Clearly.
They're gonna shut this door though. That's all I care about.
Me like this. I'm not.
Yes, you
No,
are.
I'm not. Let me go. No, let me go.
In his pocket.
Cause it hurts.
Relax.
Then let me go. I can't relax if you hold me like this.
Get in the vehicle.
Let me go.
Get in the vehicle.
Okay, let me go. I got it. Damn.
Get in the vehicle.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't like police officers. This is exactly why they treat y'all the way they treat y'all.
Because you can't listen to
No, because you disrespectful. You can't listen to
Become
me.
racism. Where the race
No,
car?
you didn't. No, you did not.
Do it. Do
How
it.
you
Do
gonna
it.
tell somebody to
Oh, that was glorious.
You tell him I got her in custody. Oh yeah. And
Yeah.
while I'm getting her, she's getting her ID out. She pulls a bag of weed out of her purse. Yeah, it's in my front seat.
What'd you ask her to do beforehand? And she kept saying you were trying to ask her to do something. Tell her to call somebody.
Step out of the vehicle.
She kept saying you kept asking her to do something. I thought you asked her to call. I thought you asked her to call somebody or something. Like she kept
Well, at first I was trying to get her good insurance on the vehicle, and she was waiting on her mom. But she wants to be confrontational from the get. I stop her. She gets out of the vehicle, tries to start walking in. So, whoa, this is a traffic stop. Registration's been expired almost a year.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I stopped her. Insurance card's been expired for over a year.
Is it suspended for mandatory?
Nope. It's a Missouri plate. She just does it as a suspended out of Missouri. She's suspended out of Missouri. Well, regardless, I got her on adult use cannabis. Huh?
Not much.
I can still write her on the suspended, can I?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
You can write the plate suspended. She's suspended.
No, the plate's not suspended. It's just
I
expired.
mean, you can write her. You can write her ticket for registration expired. She's suspended. There's a ticket. Your driver in possession of adult use cannabis.
Yeah. She talked herself into all these, man. Huh? I don't know why she's causing a bit. She knew she wasn't supposed to be driving. She knows she shouldn't be driving. She has a ticket right here from, looks like Shiloh. I don't know.
Is there anything in this purse again?
No, there's nothing in there. I mean, there's stuff in there, but there's nothing in there.
Okay.
I don't know where this is.
Like a wallet and it's like some ideas.
She didn't want her ID or nothing. She didn't want a wallet. Feel like I'd ask her?
I'll ask her.
She don't want to talk to me, so I ain't gonna ask nothing. What? Should get her for obstruction too, or resisting. I don't want to deal with it. What'd you do with their phones? Huh? Did you hang it up?
Yep.
All right.
She said someone's on the way up here to pick up the car, but I told her to get towed. So
There's your live provider with the address, so it's like she knew she was going. She knew she was going.
Yeah.
Try to get somebody up here as soon as possible with the vehicle. You got enough air back there? You want the air on? Okay.
All right, Gavin, you start working on coaching. You got the keys?
They're in the front seat.
From a Fourth Amendment standpoint, the initial stop is lawful. An expired registration provides clear, articulable, reasonable suspicion to initiate a traffic stop. The officer is constitutionally permitted to request license, registration, and proof of insurance, and to run those documents through state databases. That portion of the encounter is clean and procedurally sound. The next legal pivot is the officer's claim of probable cause based on suspected cannabis. Under Illinois law, adult use cannabis is legal only if it is sealed, odorless, and in approved packaging. The officer states he saw a bag that appeared to be cannabis in plain view. Plain view observation of contraband, if immediately apparent as unlawful, can supply probable cause to seize the item and expand the scope of the stop. However, the body cam transcript shows ambiguity. The officer alternates between saying he saw it and asserting it is illegal per se, without clearly establishing whether the container was sealed, labeled, or definitively unlawful. That ambiguity weakens the probable cause foundation for seizure and arrest related to cannabis, though it...
I don't know, because the bag that she gave him, let me see, I wonder if they show it. The bag she gave him looked like a sandwich bag. That's not a sealed probable cause bag. Hold on, let me see something. First of all, that's the problem, y'all. Yeah, that's why y'all shouldn't be doing this. Right there. I think I got it. See if I can zoom in.
In there? In your purse, man?
What about it?
Just hand it to me real quick.
Why?
Because I saw it. That gives me probable cause.
Probable cause for what?
We can do this easy way or however. I'll work with you if you work with me, okay? Is that all it is? Thank you.
Okay. Back up a little smidgen. Sorry.
On the vehicle?
Hold on.
Oh, I missed
You
the
got Highway 59.
You got your driver's license and insurance on the vehicle?
Hold on. You got Highway 59. Yeah.
Tell her the address is 1011 West Highway 50.
1011 West 50.
Try to see your ID real quick. And do you have insurance on it, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have an app or anything on your phone by chance? Said no? Do me a favor, whenever you find it, just give me a thumbs up and I'll come and check it out, okay?
Did I miss it?
Find it, Miss Gilbert?
I missed it.
You got Highway 59.
You got your driver. I'll work with you if you work with me, okay? Is that all it is?
Okay. Yeah, that's in a Ziploc bag. Let me move this out the way. I can't zoom it in better. That's just like a Ziploc bag. Here, maybe I could screenshot it. Let me screenshot it. Yeah, that's just nothing but that's nothing but a Ziploc bag. Do y'all see it? Like, that's not the approved container. What is it? Odorless, sealed, blah 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 blah. Okay, so I don't know about that one. I think he was on the money for that. Okay.
Is lawful. Under Pennsylvania v. Mims, officers may direct drivers to exit during a traffic stop for officer safety without additional justification. The problem here is not the authority to order her out, but the execution and sequencing. The officer issues multiple overlapping commands: step out, set the phone down, stop moving, while simultaneously initiating physical contact. This creates a classic compliance trap. When a subject is given conflicting or rapidly changing commands, courts scrutinize subsequent resistance charges very closely. The announced arrest for driving on a suspended license is a critical issue. If dispatch or records confirmed a valid suspension, custodial arrest is lawful. But the transcript suggests confusion between registration status, insurance status, and a possible out-of-state suspension tied to Missouri. If the suspension was not clearly confirmed before physical force was applied, the arrest justification becomes vulnerable. An arrest based on mistaken or unverified information can still be lawful if the mistake is reasonable, but the record here shows uncertainty rather than clarity. Use of force analysis hinges on objective reasonableness. The officer applies hands-on force while the driver is seated and verbally questioning commands. There is no indication of attempted flight or assault. Finger manipulation and forceful removal may be deemed excessive if a court finds the driver was confused rather than actively resisting. Passive non-compliance, especially when caused by unclear commands, does not automatically justify escalation. The resisting arrest charge is the weakest count. Resistance that arises from confusion, pain compliance, or simultaneous commands is frequently dismissed or reduced. Prosecutors often rely on clean, sequential commands and clear refusal. That is not what this video shows. Bottom line, the stop itself is lawful, and the officer had authority to control the scene. However, probable cause for the cannabis offense is legally thin. The basis for the suspended license arrest appears unclear at the moment force was applied, and the resisting arrest charge is highly vulnerable. This case would likely survive on the registration violation and possibly the license status if properly documented, but it is procedurally weak on escalation, force justification, and add-on charges. A suppression motion and a challenge to the resisting arrest count would have real traction. Thanks for watching. If you found this legal breakdown informative, like, share, and subscribe. Leave your thoughts in the comments below.
All right, there it is. What y'all think? Does that look like it's in a sealed, approved, child-proof container? Odorless? I don't think that is. I don't think it is. I feel like that is pretty clear. That was the wacky tobacco, the devil's lettuce in the package. I'm sorry. And he saw it. I mean, and she gave it to him. That's a slam dunk. Now, again, whether or not he was giving to me instructions and she might have got confused. Well, the first thing he told her was get out of the car. If she had done that, the other things wouldn't have been in play. Then it put down the phone and then whatever else. I forgot what else he told her to do. But he says a dime bag. Yeah, like, I'm sorry, that's a bag of the devil's lettuce. What are you talking about? Anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much for rocking with us. Yeah, now the devil's lettuce, absolutely. The wacky tobacco. Mary Jane, Philly is a hot mess. She's at least of her problems. Right. Philly is probably a whole mess for sure. But y'all, thank y'all so much for rocking with me. I really do appreciate it. I just thought tonight we'd have a good time just doing something different. No real rhyme or reason, anything of that nature. I just figured let's look at some body cam footage, have a little bit of laughs, talk about some topics and such like that. I will let y'all know when we're going to do, maybe we'll do it next Friday. Maybe we'll do next Friday night. We'll do Gaslight. Let me double check while I'm talking. Let me look at my calendar. I think I got to take Chief Executive Second Born somewhere. Let's see. Oh, nope, I'm wrong. Oh, we got time. Yeah. We'll do it next Friday. We'll do a Gaslight party, but I can't do it on YouTube. So maybe I'll stream it as a webinar on my channel. I'll stream it as a webinar. There we go. And I'll give y'all the link and then we can all just watch it and have a good time watching it. But thank y'all so much. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a busy week. It's been a hectic week, but I'm glad that you all have been tapping in. Thank you so much for watching the videos and liking them and sharing them and commenting and all that stuff. But hitting the hype button, all that stuff. Thank y'all so much. I really do. It does mean a lot. I'm glad that you're enjoying what we're doing over here. Tuesday, we're going to be doing our book discussion on the Screw Tape Letters. I have an interview tomorrow. We're going to be talking about Jamal Harrison Bryant and his wife. We're going to be over on Mind Chaos's channel talking about that. And I'll make sure I drop the community post about it in the morning. Where is it? I just had it. All right. Well, I'll be over there tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Where's the link to what? To the video or to the screw tape letters? Let me see. I think I got the screw tape letters right here. Yeah, here's a screw tape letter. Here's a screw tape letter discussion right here. Just sign up. It's free, of course. And we'll be discussing the book there. So there you go, right there. And the link to the screw tape, it's in the actual there it is right there. It's actually in the description of the video. It should be in the description of the class. They call it a class or webinar. It should be in there. Let me double check. Maybe it's not. Here, it's not. Okay, I was wrong. Here, I just had a good audio. Let me add that. And I'll make sure I add that to the book as well, to the discussion as well. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna drop it to y'all now, and then I'm gonna go in there and edit the webinar, the class as well. All right, there we go. Screw tape letters is there for you. Check it out if you haven't already listened to it, or you're not familiar with it, or you don't. I have the original copy. I have a hard copy of it as well as the audio, and we will be ready on Tuesday for that. Oh, I thought I put this in here, man. I think I put in a community post. Maybe that's where I put in a community post. Okay, but now it's in there as well as in the description. All right. Anything else? I think we all agree. Everybody have a fantastic evening. Have a great Friday. Have a great Saturday as well. If I don't see you, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time here. And when you sign up for the class, it'll coordinate it to your region and time zone. All that kind of good jazz. And I'll make sure I put that in there again. Yeah, there we go. Thank you so much, Future. I'll be over there tomorrow night talking about Jamal Harrison Bryant, who's the pastor of Stillbirth Missionary Baptist Church here in Atlanta. And then there's the class for screw tape letters. All right, I'm going to go and hang out with my bride. I guess they're watching Prison Break. Like, isn't that an old movie, an old TV show? Like, why are y'all watching this? Anyway, I'm going to hang out with them. Everybody have a fantastic night. Thank you so much for your support of the channel this week. I will see you all real soon. So until then, grace and peace, everyone. Take care. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the Jay Witt Podcast. If you enjoyed today's show, please do me a favor and hit me up with that 3-piece special. Like the video, subscribe, and of course, share it with somebody who would also enjoy this type of content. And make sure you leave a comment because I do pin the best comments to the top. So thank you so much for tuning in today. And until next time, everybody, grace and peace.